Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. We're here for the Women's World Cup down in Australia, where we'll be watching Nigeria versus Canada this morning. It is very, very early in the morning where we are in the UK, so don't expect any mental reactions today, but still very excited for this game nonetheless.
Yes.
It's going to be a good game, hopefully.
Yeah, no,
I hope we haven't got off at 3:30 in the morning for a 0-0.
I do hope so. As I say, looking forward to it. Should be a decent game. There are, two very good, not like world class or extremely good sides, but two sides that possess qualities, and two sides that I think can cause each other problems and put on a good game for us today.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think if we think back to yesterday, obviously we were live for New Zealand versus Norway. That was quite a decent game, obviously separated by just one goal. Then it was Australia-Ireland, which we watched off air. That was also a very good game. So hopefully we see some more goals today, but hopefully we still get a similar quality game.
It was a good, very nice way to start the tournament. I mean, obviously New Zealand opening as joint hosts with a huge win, historic win.
The first ever World Cup win. And then, of course, Australia winning, though that was very much expected. They did make it difficult for themselves, though. I thought they would be a bit more competitive.
Ireland did
a bit more dominant, sorry. They're definitely competitive.
We've seen two penalties given in two games. So, maybe that could be a problem for further down the line. We've seen very, very open VAR communication, which is great to see. And I think today we're going to see more of that demonstrated.
Yeah. Hopefully. I feel like we're going to get close games in this World Cup. We tend to pick the games that are the most interesting, that are the most close, so we therefore should get games that are 0-0, 1-0, those type scorelines.
Yeah.
Alan House, by the way, welcome to the stream. Hello, mate. Great to see you well, it's probably a normal time for you, but yeah, we are very much half asleep. Anyway, Canada, I can't speak. Nigeria versus Canada. What should we touch on? Should we get into the lineups? Because we forgot to do that very early yesterday. And, well, to be fair, the lineup's a bit of a mess. Football Pretends has just decided to put both teams in a 4-5-1. So we'll try and make sense of the lineups, and then we'll talk about both sides. So, for Nigeria, it's Nadozie in between the sticks, Plumtre, Ohale, Demahine, and Alozie. Then across the five, it's Omanu, Payne, Achibe, Abiodun, and Odega, with Asisat Oshoala leading the line. Gonna be honest, Oshoala's the only one I've heard of. Yeah. Very, very talented player, but by the looks of it, she is going to have to carry this team. Though Tony Payne in the midfield plays for Sevilla. Christy Achibe plays for Benfica, so some decent sides in here. A couple of them don't have clubs that are on FootMob. A couple of them play in clubs I've not heard of. Ashley Plumtre plays for Leicester. So, there's at least someone from the WSL. But yeah, Deportivo Alaves centre-half, a Reims centre-half. But overall, it's very much Oshoala against the world.
Yeah. Very
As for Canada, well, there's a lot more familiarity amongst the Canada lineup. Sheridan in between the sticks. Kadiesha, Buchanan, Riviere, Lawrence and Gilles makes up the back four. I imagine it'll be actually Lawrence at left back. I don't think Buchanan will be at right back. And imagine, Gilles also left back as well. So, she's played centre half. So you'd imagine it'd be Ashley Lawrence left back, Gilles and Buchanan, and then Riviere at right back. But she's apparently a centre half. So she's a right back. I don't know what this is. Anyway, then it's potentially a 4-4-2 with Quinn, Rose, Grosso, and Sinclair, and then Heitema and Leon up front. Will make sense of the lineups more as the game gets underway. Although football doesn't have much information on them, I don't think. So they just sort of shuffle them into a random lineup.
It's one of those where also we'll have to look at the formation and line up in game, but in terms of the names on the team sheet, there's a few that stand out on both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, Nigeria, Oshoala is the big one. If they are going to get anything out of today's game, she's going to have to play very, very well.
Yeah.
And if they can get the ball to her, she's just got to shoot and hopefully score. That's got to be their game plan.
Get it to her in a good area. They can't obviously. They can't rush their shots. We saw that a little bit with Hannah Wilkinson yesterday because she was their only outlet. Whenever she picked up the ball, she did just tend to ping off shots. Yeah. And while some of them were successful, and obviously she scored, that wasn't from a ping shot. That wasn't from a pot shot. That wasn't from a bit of luck. That came because she got in a good area, received the ball, and finished it. So I think Oshoala and Nigeria can't afford to be too impatient today. It's going to be difficult, but they can catch Canada on the counter-attack, and they've got to remain strong defensively. There's someone I'm surprised to not see included then. Canada named Jessie Fleming amongst the substitutes. Does that surprise you?
Yes, it does, really. To be honest, I thought we'd see the Canadian Chelsea trio all start together, but only Buchanan and Lawrence make the defence, and Fleming benched. It's an interesting one. I'm surprised by it. I thought she'd start, but I guess opting... I would say from the bench she's got an impact. I don't know how much impact she'll have. But
She'll definitely have an impact, though. We've seen, obviously, for Chelsea, she often comes off the bench because you'd expect Fran Kirby to start in that role. Obviously, Fleming's had more often been starting because Kirby has been impacted by injuries over the last few seasons. But I think Fleming can definitely have an impact from the bench. I just find it surprising she's not starting. I think she's a really, really good player, a real difference maker for this Canada side. So she can create chances. Bit strange to me why she's not in the team, but if she doesn't fit in the starting lineup, I understand why you don't play them. Like we saw Norway yesterday, such a plethora of attacking talent, but actually they probably would have benefited from not having Julie Blackstead starting. Because not only could she have had more of an impact from the bench, but she also didn't fit in the system. So what ended up happening was they just couldn't get the ball forward because they didn't. While they had the attackers up there, they couldn't get it to them, and Blackstad didn't really work in midfield. So, or on the left and put him right in midfield. So I think for me, it makes more sense to prioritise the system and how you're going to play than getting in all the best players. So maybe that explains why Jessie Fleming is left out. Obviously, the manager is the former England assistant manager, Beverly Priestman, I believe her name is. So, yeah, she knows what she's... Well, she should know what she's doing.
Worked with Phil Neville, I wouldn't know.
Lost all balls.
I wouldn't have learned
no
anything.
clue anymore, but yeah. So what do Canada do? How do they learn? No, sorry, how did Canada learn from Norway's mistakes yesterday?
I think the problem is, I think this game is probably a little tighter for me. Norway, I think, were clear favourites, apart from the fact that New Zealand were hosts. Canada's job, they are strong defensively, as we said. They've got Lawrence, they've got Buchanan. If they keep Oshoala quiet, they can then if they can keep her quiet, they'll have the licence to get forward. They'll create chances. It's not the strongest Nigerian defence. If they can put them under pressure, take them to the sword, get a few goals, they will easily win this game. But as I said, it's whether they keep Oshoala quiet. That is easier said than done.
I think that's the difference between this Canada side and the Norway side. Is Canada have experience in World Cups, so they know what they're doing in terms of they know how to get wins in World Cups. They know how they're going to play. I think that can have a massive impact, of course. So it'll be interesting to see whether Canada's experience of these sort of tournaments can have an impact. Because even Norway's most experienced players, like Ada Hegerberg, didn't play at the last World Cup because there was the ongoing dispute about the managerial situation. So, yeah, I think Canada's experience and know-how could just help them through through this morning's game.
Yeah.
Samuel Youssef, are you showing it? We will not be showing the game, sorry, but we will be providing commentary throughout. So if you want to join us and have the game on elsewhere, you're more than welcome to. Or if you can't find the game, then come back to us and we'll try and paint a very vivid picture of the action. Alan House going for a bold prediction of Canada 5, Nigeria 3. I think I need that to stay awake.
5-3 now, so you want to go to bed, so...
We do. I do want to see a few goals this morning. I wouldn't mind. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if it's a 1-0 or something, as long as it's an interesting game. I want to see a lot of chances.
Yeah.
I don't want to see, a midfield contentious battle where nobody can really get on the ball.
I think it should be a good game, though, because Canada... I don't think Nigeria are that strong defensively, but they are very strong going forward.
Yeah.
Whereas Canada are probably stronger defensively than they are. I mean, stronger defensively than they are in their attacking department. So it should be an interesting matchup.
A lot more an even game than we're giving it credit for. I think Nigeria will take this game to Canada. It's not as big an underdog story as New Zealand were yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised to see Nigeria take all 3 points today. I think obviously Asisat Oshoala is an exceptional player, and if they can get on the ball, if they get home on the ball, then there's every chance. Do you think, or in your mind, are Nigeria winning this one? If I was to, we'll do our predictions now. Actually, I think I just favour with Canada, to be honest, but I think it will be very close. What's your prediction? We'll go some score predictions.
I can't separate the sides. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go 1-0. I think both sides will score. I mean,
that sets up a fantastic Group B. Very, very tight.
I think Nigeria will open the scoring with Oshoala, hopefully quite early on. So I think they'll take the lead, and then it'll be them trying to hold on, but it'll eventually be Jessie Fleming off the bench for Canada to level the game up. But I think it'll be a good game. I'll go 1-1.
Yeah, I'm also torn, but I'm going to go for a decisive goal. I think it will be 2-1 Canada. I just think their experience in World Cups will make the difference today. I think Nigeria have a really exciting side and they've got some incredible talents. Obviously, as we've mentioned about 90 times now, Asisat Oshoala knows how to play football.
Yeah.
So they have got that, but I just think Canada know what they're doing. Canada know what they're doing in a World Cup, and I think we'll see a goal from Jordan Heitema. I then think Oshoala will level it up, but it'll be a late winner from, I'm going to say Jessie Fleming off the bench. And they'll back at a score, and then they'll start in the second game.
I think she'll definitely come on and make an impact. There's no way.
I think she'll definitely come on.
There's no way she doesn't get on this field pitch today at some point.
I was intrigued to see there wasn't many subs used yesterday. In both the games we watched, it felt like they only made 2 subs. I may have missed some.
Norway
or
made loads,
at least they were very late in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they get the full 5 subs that obviously the men's World Cup got or not? So yeah, interesting to see them not use all their subs very early. I get that though for like New Zealand, they were trying to hold on to a game, so it makes sense that they didn't rotate.
They made 3 in the end, didn't they?
Yeah, they threw in another defender, I think, and then about 9 other defenders, and then just sat on their goal line for the final few minutes. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really interesting game. Hopefully,
yeah,
should be.
As I say, I think it'd be I would say it'd be the closest one we've seen so far because I thought that Norway were clear favourites in their game, and yesterday and Australia were clear favourites in their game.
Yeah.
But both games ended up being tight, and Norway ended up losing. So maybe being favourites in the first group games of the World Cup isn't everything.
Do you think though, if Australia had Sam Kerr, they'd have made an easier time with Ireland?
Maybe.
I think they'd have just got that over the line a bit quicker because I think they lack that clinicality. They created chances decently enough, Australia, but they really lacked clinicality. I think if you have Sam Kerr, who is a massive presence in the box, who is an excellent finisher, I think you get that game done quicker for me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Should be an exciting one, this one, then. Of course, we are in Australia today. We're at the Melbourne Rectangular Stadium. It's not called that, but due to licensing things with FIFA and brands, they decide to just read those stadiums for the World Cup. So we are at the Melbourne Rectangular Stadium.
That's really inventive, that one. They look at the shape of the stadium and it's a rectangle.
I was going to say, I don't know what stadiums aren't rectangles.
Well, some round,
a bit bowly, but they're not like... This one's square.
This one, literally but it does have 4 corners. It is just a box.
Yeah, but they're like rounded corners, look. So it's not even a rectangle, really. Anyway, really unimportant facts. We are a few minutes away from kickoff now. Interestingly, in the poll, 67% voting for Nigeria, 22% going Canada, 11% going for a draw. Very interesting, that. A lot of people backing Nigeria today. I mean, fair enough, I think this will be a tight game. But I would still make Canada slight favourites, in my opinion. But yeah.
But in close.
Worthy, welcome to the stream. Australia was shite last night. You weren't amazing, but yeah, it is the opening game of the tournament. They still got the 3 points. I don't know if you are an Australia fan. I just guessed there by the sad face emoji. But yeah, I think it's the only game of the tournament. It's nothing really to worry about. The interesting game will be coming next week. Because who do Australia play next? I know it's obviously either Canada or Nigeria. I can't remember which way, how the fixtures pan out. I'll have a look. But yeah.
I mean, they'll be keeping their eyes on this game to see how it turns out.
So it is Australia-Nigeria, so they will play Nigeria in their next game and Canada in the last game. That leaves them in a bit of a tricky situation because if Australia do trip up next week against Nigeria, they have to get a result against Canada, which is very difficult. But equally, if they beat Nigeria, that means they should be comfortable. But yeah. Anyway, match officials shaking hands and other players shaking hands, of course. A flip of the coin and then we'll be underway. Well, we'll find out who's going to start and then we'll be underway for today's game. But yeah,
I think this is probably the biggest game of the group stage for these two teams because they will look at it and go, Ireland should both beat Ireland because Ireland aren't great. They looked all right yesterday. I don't think Australia played very well, and I think they both know it'll be a challenge to beat Australia on home soil. So for these two, if they want to get through to the next stage, around 16, they are going to need to pick up the points today.
I would go as far as to say this is the closest match of match day 1. I think other than... I don't think there are any actually, because obviously we've got... So tomorrow is England.
That's key.
Which it doesn't feel like it's tomorrow, it feels like it's really far away.
Live. There might be closer ones that we're not doing live.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think we are picking the closest games. I don't think... Like Netherlands-Portugal, Netherlands should have that. Italy-Argentina will be close actually on Monday. I still think this game will be will be close. I think Italy should edge out Argentina, and then we're back round to the start of the game week again on Tuesday. So
Yeah.
I think this is probably the closest game of match week 1.
Yeah.
So it should be a really exciting one. But yeah, what is chat saying then? Are you showing it? No, unfortunately we can't show the game, guys, but you can. We will be running commentary if you want to watch along with us. How did you get up on time? Alan, I've set an alarm for 1:30. I've been up 2 hours now. I'm going to be up another 2 hours. The sleep schedule at the moment isn't happening.
I'll be honest, I got a call whilst 2. I've been awake for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's alright, we're still here and we're still going to enjoy today's game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully we have a good game. Nigeria again with the true test. I'll be there, can't wait. Alright, Worthy, I don't know what we're streaming on that day. I'll double check now. I don't know what day that game is. If it's next, I think it might be the same day as England, potentially. Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever, the Canada skipper, Sinclair, has got 190 goals for Canada, which is a world record for one player to have for one
And now we
team.
are underway, by the way, here in Melbourne. Canada getting us started. So they try and knock it out wide, but can't because Nigeria instantly intercepting it. Though Jordan Hightower putting the pressure on the Nigeria centre halves. Again, as with yesterday, guys, we will be sort of learning the names and the players and obviously positions as this game goes on. So, yeah, if we accidentally call Oshoala by a different name, I don't think we will. I think she's the only player.
If we call anyone else Oshoala.
Yeah.
Poor touch there by Leon.
But yeah, so Nigeria, a couple of players that have played obviously in some of Europe's top flights. So Canada have a lot more experience in their squad. It has to be said, a lot of them have played at the highest level in the WSL, in the Women's Champions League. So they should have that experience today. It's just whether Nigeria can provide that upset. But
Yeah.
Nigeria have an exciting young squad. They're very bit of an unknown, I think, to Canada in certain respects. Obviously, they've been at World Cups in recent years, and that's a poor distribution from Nigeria's goalkeeper. Canada trying to come forwards now, but stopped in their tracks, and Nigeria can. Well, that's an ambitious ball out wide. Tries to switch the play there. The number 6.
Well, I have just noticed it is Ashley Lawrence's right back.
Interesting. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it should be Jade Riviere. Lawrence at left back.
No, I think she's at left
No,
back.
number 10. That's Ashley Lawrence. At left back. That.
I swear she was number 8.
No, Riviere's number 8.
Oh, looks.
They do look a little similar, to be fair. Buchanan, that's a great ball over the top from Kadiesha. Buchanan, the flick on though from Hightower, not really finding anyone. Leon giving chase, cleared away though by, I believe that was O'Hale for Nigeria.
That wasn't a very convincing head on her.
No, just cleared away by Gilles. I know most of the Canada back line. The football thing's constantly moving around. Apparently now Rose is playing right back. Very confusing. Either way, yeah. We'll make sense of that at some point.
Yeah, eventually we'll work out. Might get the 60th minute, we'll work out who's playing where.
Oh, well, he's going to the game. Fair enough. The Nigeria-Australia game next week.
Oh.
Should be a good game. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. Let us know what it's like. I mean, he does a lot of great atmosphere and brilliant support as well. 75,000 watched Australia's game yesterday.
Yeah.
Huge crowds. Another loose pass there.
And I think it's been pulled back for a foul, yeah.
By the referee from Finland. I can't remember her name.
Yeah. I can't remember the first name either. But anyway, Bev Priestman watching on. Obviously very experienced at this level. She'll be keen for Canada to have a fast start today.
Also, this is her first I'm guessing this is her first international tournament as a manager.
So obviously she joined in 2020, so would have played the Copa America potentially.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Or the Gold Cup, if they have those equivalents. I imagine they do. So she'd have played in tournaments, but this is definitely managed tournaments. But this is definitely the biggest one, of course, the World Cup. It is the biggest tournament in international football.
I think it will help her that obviously she would have been with England for the World Cup in 2019. So she knows what the atmosphere is like. She knows what it's like to be involved in the World Cup squad.
Did we get to the semis in 2019, or was it the quarters?
I think we were rubbish.
I think we
had Phil Neville.
Did we get? Oh yeah, we may have got group then. Lawrence
didn't make it. We didn't qualify.
Grosso. Now across to Buchanan.
And Kadiesha Buchanan, very experienced.
Of course.
At the highest level of the game.
Of She's a multiple-time Champions League winner, I believe, with
Sinclair,
Leon.
that's loose and the tackle.
And then, I mean, to be fair, won the ball. Very much won the ball there.
Huge tackle.
Here is number 5, Quinn again. Quinn very much seems to be the more shielding of the two midfielders. It seems to be a 4-4-1-1 in the early stages here.
Sinclair will run on.
Lawrence.
I mean, that's how she scored 190 goals from centre midfield.
Well, yeah, it looks like Sinclair is just in behind Jordan Heitemer. Leon, the winger.
On the left. Don't really early, fair.
Trying to bring it down the line, and I think she's won a throw. She has indeed. Looking to take this quickly, I think Ashley Lawrence will be taking this, indeed.
But decent start from Canada.
Yeah, definitely so.
But not really threatening anything, but we are only 4 minutes in, so we'll let them off.
It's a lot more than what other favourites have done, though, in other games. Not a pen at all. Leon tried to
she tried to
kick
the ball, fell over while kicking the ball.
Sort of caught the
The
fullback.
angle was horrible. Yeah, she just stepped across. Yeah. Smart defending. Very smart.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the defending there. And out rolls over the line for a goal kick. No, Nigeria goalkeeper. She's probably going to be busy today. In Ndozi. But yeah. It's up to that Nigeria defence to try and limit the amount of chances, because we know obviously Sinclair and Heitemer can cause problems.
It's going to be a long day.
Especially if they keep getting caught in midfield like that. Heitemer trying to win the ball.
Sinclair's got it now.
Now Sinclair. Here's Ashley Lawrence. Has options in the centre. Goes to Quinn instead. Chooses that safe option. Makes sense in the early stages.
I mean, everything so far for Canada's going down this left-hand side with Lawrence and Leon.
Yeah.
I mean, it does open you up to hitting them with the switch later on. Or you do it now.
Yeah. Buchanan. Now it's for Giles.
This just says it all. 11 players on the ball for Nigeria. Canada have got every single player apart from the keeper in the heart. And
Quinn has Grosso to her left, as you can find her. Tries to go out wide, blocked though by a midfield interception. Oh, Nigeria just again rushing it there. Oshoala needs that ball to feet, not just ping in the general direction.
They're not aiming for Oshoala, they are just hacking it clear.
Yeah. So interesting, Nigeria operating a similar system to what the Norwegian defence looked like in that 4-1-4-1. It keeps it very compact. It does just mean you don't have many outlets. As we saw in the other game, Ada Hegerberg really struggled to get on the ball. I don't think Oshoala have those same problems, because her pace and her movement will mean she can find space to collect the ball, but you do just leave yourself a little. You do just you struggle to attack. I think.
Yeah.
Struggle to get out when defending.
They're pretty small. Already turned into a tablet.
I want to have a look at the systems as well. Shake up so far.
I think that's where Oshoala needs it into her feet, and then she can hold it up to get the whole team.
Because she's having to go so far wide, she then can't drive at goal. And a poor pass forward to Oshoala.
Tackles flying from Canada.
Yeah. Canada regain possession. Here now is Giles. She might go long, but instead goes across to Kadiesha Buchanan. It seems like Buchanan is always looking for that long ball over the top. We know obviously that is a pass she can play. Now Rose finds Grosso, I believe. Oh no, here's Grosso in midfield. Cut out though well. Another great interception by Nigeria's midfield. Though poor pass. Leon now, the touch goes missing. And here's Quinn, lets it run across her body. And now to Rose. Wants to take people on, puts the ball into the box. That's a brilliant delivery. Headed away. Still challenging though is now the number 6. And Rose with another big challenge.
Yeah, I mean, decent chance there for Leon. Just a touch got away from her. But...
Yes, I think that was Riviere actually with the cross, the right back, and then Rose is playing right midfield, Leon on the left, I believe.
Yeah, Leon's definitely on the left. Riviere's good, Sinclair.
Couldn't quite get on the ball there. Here is Giles. Does seem like Canada are in the ascendancy in the early stages. Yeah. Here is Kadiesha Buchanan. And across to Giles.
We saw the New Zealand yesterday. They got one chance, and Wilkinson took
lifting that ball over, trying to find Rose, and now Leon, and she spun the defender well, going forwards. Leon, Sinclair could shoot, will shoot, and it's just a little bit wayward there. But the first chance of the game coming for Canada. Then nice play, really nice from Leon, just Leon. I don't know what her first name is. but Jet spins their marker well, plays it inside, and Sinclair opens up her body well, but the shot just wide of the mark.
Tried to place it really, but again, a bit of inexperienced defending, being I think it was
Ortega.
Midfielder,
yeah.
Kind of just let herself be spun, and then you can't give.
And the space opened up for Leon, and then she managed to pick out Sinclair and almost a goal for Canada. But a positive sign for Canada then. Not a great sign in the early stages here for Nigeria. And now Ortega's been caught in possession once more. Sinclair trying to get it through to Leon, and it's been given as a free kick.
Yeah.
Did think that a bit of a foul there from the Nigeria DM.
Number 10.
Achieve, I believe.
Referee's going a few words.
Yeah, Uchibe.
Yeah, it does just pull Sinclair back there with a tug of the shirt.
Yeah.
As she's trying to get away. But they are struggling to keep off a bit, Nigeria. Especially with the likes of Sinclair and Leon causing a lot of problems, and this is a decent chance for Canada now. Depends what they're going to do with it. They've got some aerial presence. Buchanan, quite tall.
I mean, even Jordan Heitema is not the shortest. Could definitely be a threat in the box. But 23 votes in the poll and chat, guys. 78% backing Nigeria. There's a lot of support for Nigeria at the moment in stream. If you are a fan of either side, please do get involved in the chat. Want to hear from you guys. That looked like a foul on Buchanan, but play continues on.
Canada still with the ball, so
they are forced backwards now. Giles goes to Lawrence. Lawrence out wide. Leon has players in support. Looks to want to run at the full-back and can. Lovely footwork from Leon. Tries to put the ball into the box. Headed away though by Nigeria's right.
Leon's causing a lot of problems. I mean, they're putting two defenders up against her, and she's still beating them. They've got to find a way to try and stop her.
If you could just lift those crosses up a little bit more, get them over O'Hale in the box, then they will be in a good spot. But here is Ashley Lawrence. Knocks it back to number 14, Giles, I believe. Yeah. In the back line now, Buchanan. Wants to lift that over the top. Leon might get there. No. Just slightly overhit there.
But again, though,
Canada, from Buchanan.
They're on the front. They're on the front foot. They're definitely on top in this game.
It always looks like it's causing problems because Kadiesha Buchanan there is looking to put a ball in behind, but because they're so high up the pitch, her ball in behind just runs straight off. So that does, I don't know, cause them a little bit of problem. Not that obviously they wouldn't want to be camped in the half, but 58% possession for Canada so far, 23% Nigeria, and 19% in contest.
Dominating.
Flicked on by Leon, but Heitema looking for Leon, but doesn't quite come off. But it does look to be a bit of a 4-2-3-1 for both sides, I think.
Yeah.
Though often, because Nigeria are defending, they are just in that 4-1-4-1 shape.
They just cannot get out at all.
No. They're really under the cosh at the moment, and that was poor from Plumtree, the Leicester fullback. And now Buchanan and Gilles. And that is a peach of a pass out wide to Leon. Though she is forced backwards by the fullback this time. Here is Gilles again. And Canada in a sort of back three at the moment. They allow Ashley Lawrence to bomb on.
Yeah, so the keeper is nearly on the edge of this day,
Shows the confidence in this Canada side, I think, that they are able to play this way. And here is Quinn dropping in to receive the ball. Riviere, I mean, it's overhit to her, but she managed to get a touch on it and put it in the right direction. Plumtree gets it gone.
Again, another
that's going to fall to Riviere, who goes back to Buchanan. And now Gilles. Slots it in to Heitema. Lovely touch to Grosso. Grosso, Leon. Forced all the way back to Gilles, though. She thought she might go for the wide pass. Goes to Buchanan instead, who plays it into the path of Rose. Now Quinn. This is nice football from Canada. You just feel Canada have got to be a bit more direct in this game. I get, obviously, they're going to be patient. They don't want to rush it too quickly, but it feels like often they're not going for ambitious balls. Ashley Lawrence, though, in a wide area here, wins a corner.
I just feel like, whether it takes Heitema to start showing herself a bit more, in terms of giving something for them just to try and float the ball into or hold the ball up for.
So you can see here Nigeria's right midfielder Ortega is having to get deep, having to get into obviously Mark Ashley Lawrence, who was causing a lot of problems.
Because Canada are doing the same, they're doubling up Leon and Lawrence. And that's why everything has gone down the left-hand side. We've seen barely nothing go down the side of Riviera. And Rose.
Well, obviously their cross came from Riviera, so there clearly is quality down that side to create chances. But yeah, when you've got Ashley Lawrence and Leon playing on the same side, why would you switch the play?
Ball in, not a bad one at all. Punch
over the back post. Buchanan takes aim. It's blocked. Falls to Quinn, who tries to shoot, but it is Nigeria out to it first. They've got to break really, and they've slipped over. But Asisat Oshoala might get there. Does just about touch it to a teammate. Definitely clipped though. Well, caught quite horribly there by Quinn.
I think it would just be a talking to from the referee.
Yeah, can't imagine it'd be much more than that.
Smart from Quinn there, because she's not going to get booked, but she stopped Nigeria getting away, and hopefully Oshoala's alright.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Crunched by Quinn a bit there.
I was saying, not really anywhere near the ball.
No.
Kind of, to be fair, which kind of goes over the top of the ball.
Little ambitious. Well, over eager, I'd say.
Bresh can have a chat with Quinn.
Yeah. Anyway, play will continue. Seems Quinn's got something on her neck as well. I don't know what it is. I imagine it looks like some sort of support. I'd imagine. I don't think it's just like...
Yeah, it's like...
fashion.
Oshoala's still down, by the way.
And this is obviously concerning. Nigeria boss just sort of looking at ways they can improve, because they have struggled to get out in the early stages of this game. I don't think that'll be a massive concern to Nigeria. Obviously their game plan would be to keep it as compact as possible, stop Canada creating chances. Hasn't really worked so far. They Canada have created quite a few chances, but yeah, they won't be too upset that they haven't got the ball forwards loads. But it does just, if anything, them not getting it forwards does put them on the cosh more.
Yeah.
We actually saw that New Zealand, by just pumping it long, took the pressure off themselves and got chances, because Hannah Wilkinson could get in behind and could cause problems.
They have to get it into Oshoala. They can't just keep hacking it clear into free air.
There needs to be some sort of direction to that pass, I'd agree, because I think Oshoala's a brilliant player, but if the ball's on the other side of the pitch, I don't know what they're expecting her to do. But yeah, Sinclair, I feel like lacked the composure here. It's early in a World Cup game, you want to get that goal.
If anything, she was too composed to try to place it top corner. Should have just hit it.
Yeah.
We obviously aim it somewhere, don't just whack it, but yeah, you try to place
just
it
got under the ball.
Corner,
just got under the ball a little too much, I'd say. But yeah.
I think Oshoala's alright to carry on. Hopefully for Nigeria, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Nigeria on the ball at the moment, and the only time they are coming forward, there is no Oshoala on the pitch. She is at the moment, after she now does rejoin the play. But Nigeria aren't a bad side, so they won't be looking to sit too deep today. They can come forwards.
Yeah.
They can cause problems, though not if Abaze or I think her name's Abaze is going to kick the ball off like that. But Oshoala is back on the field now, and Canada with a throw in deep in their own half. Ashley Lawrence over this. She'll look to go down the line, I think. Go short to Jordan Heitema, though that gets caught out by Ortega. And now Quinn. Oh, that's lovely from Grosso, sorry. And a lovely one too, Heitema to Sinclair and back to Heitema, who can now go down the line. And she's caught by a nasty challenge. Very strong from the midfielder there.
Ashley Lawrence wants a card.
I'm not surprised, that was well off. Sorry, a Losey, not a Darcy. But yeah, that right back now.
Heitema knocked the ball past her and she just slid in between the gap where the ball was.
Yeah, there. I mean, it's such a road challenge. Nowhere near the ball. I'm surprised there's not been a card awarded, because that is very rogue. Literally no intent to play the ball at all there. No. Very smart professional foul, because you've not got a card there, and you've seemingly
Heitema's alright
over that.
I think she didn't really she didn't really take out Heitema. She kind of slid in front of her and tripped her over, and then Heitema kind of fell over her tackle. Still a horrible tackle, but
Leon over this then. Options in the box here for Canada.
It was just so far away from the ball.
Can they find Kadiesha, Buchanan, anyone really in the box? Lifted towards the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper punches away. Ashley Lawrence tries to get on the rebound. Leon has won it back. But yeah.
Because the Kate was down.
Play paused. Goalkeeper there. Just got caught there as she went out for the ball. No surprise really to see that given. It's actually her own player. Feels harsh on Canada, because that is not on them at all. Goalkeeper just gets caught by her own player there. and they fall in a heap. But that's
They both end up on the deck.
it's not a foul at all.
No.
It's all from Nigeria there, but yeah, I feel like Canada would feel hard done by that. Philly Rovers went to the stream. Think Ireland needs a draw here. Yeah, very much so. I'd say they are the weaker side in the group. If they're going to get anything out of the group, they are going to have to hope this game is a draw, because obviously if one of the teams gets 3 points, that's a lot of ground to make up for Ireland.
Looking at Ireland's performance yesterday, I think they could definitely take points off Nigeria, and if they really performed well, maybe Canada, but it's good tough.
Potentially, I don't know. I feel like Ireland are always at the moment of that outside shot of the World Cup.
Yeah.
They've got some quality. We saw the performance of Katie McCabe in particular was really impressive.
Yeah.
You know, her heart, her intensity in midfield, but they just lack that technical quality, and they haven't got those standout players. When your standout player is a tough tackling central midfielder, that's good. But it's not great for trying to win games.
But in terms of it's not even the ability, but like the luck. Yes, not luck, but in terms of the way the game went yesterday, giving away a penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a frustrating way to concede. Because Australia,
the player that gave away the penalty was crying on the bench once she got subbed off. But because last thing you want to do is give away a penalty in the World Cup and cost your team 3 points or 8 points.
Well, yeah. And when obviously a team like Australia should be beating Ireland, but they didn't. They were struggling in that game. So, yeah. I've been very impressed by Quinn, by the way, from Canada so far. She seems to be able to just snuff out any chance that Nigeria create, or even a half chance they create. So they're not really getting anywhere at the moment, Nigeria.
To be fair though, they've got a throw in a high position here. They've kind of pushed themselves up the pitch a bit further now.
Definitely make something of this potentially. Amanan tries to play it back to Plumtree, but yeah.
I think it's things like that which could cost them, just not nailing their passes at all.
Yeah. Riviere tries to find Rose, bit rushed though. And no, trying to win the ball. Asisat Oshoala in with a strong challenge.
Very physical from both sides.
And Plumtree tries to get to the ball, cut out though by a strong challenge from Riviere. But yeah, kind of a little bit under pressure at the moment. They are just having to kick everything off the pitch at the minute.
I say it's been a succession of throws for both sides. Not as I can really get it out. Oshoala, that's going to run off here.
Yeah. Very much clutching at straws at the moment. Oshoala not being given much to work with, I'd say.
Buchanan's touch tight to her. She's getting absolutely nothing for free.
Feels like a very similar situation to Ada Hegerberg in the opener.
Yeah.
Just there's one star player. If you mark her out of the game, you'll be successful, and that feels like that's how they're operating. Sinclair coming forwards for Canada. Two unsuccessful passes. They're trying to go forwards with the ball.
But Kadiesha Buchanan is not the defender that will give you a chance.
Onamunu. Now here comes Oshoala, and she can run at Buchanan. And this is where she can be dangerous. Buchanan does well. Oshoala wins it back. Finds a teammate. Can they make something happen? This is nice.
Yeah, good football.
Shot at goal, and it's blocked. It's saved well, and I think they're going to try and keep this on, or Dega can't quite get there.
Comfortable save for Sheridan in the end.
I think that was Onamunu who had that strike.
On the turn.
Number 6,
Nearly got by our own player. It was heading.
Gets it across shot well, Sheridan.
Definitely had to save it. It
aiming
didn't
for
look
the
like
far
it might go
corner.
wide, but in the end it might have cracked in. And now a corner for Nigeria.
I think it says Payne over this then. And they do have height, Nigeria. They could exploit this. We know obviously Oshoala's decent in the air. And that Onamunu looks to be a bit of a threat.
Either.
Plumtree tries to win it. I think that's going to be cleared away by Kadiesha Buchanan. Buchanan driving it out of defence, but drives it off the pitch. Not ideal.
Not quite a player you want running out of defence.
No. No, we saw Graham Hansen cause problems by running out of defence. Or running down that right wing. Buchanan's not the same profile, you have to say.
No.
Plumtree. Buchanan. Here's Sinclair. Now Heitimer. And she goes down the line looking for Rose. A poor pass back for Nigeria. I thought Leon might get there, but yeah, cleared away well by the goalkeeper. Sinclair gets on the ball again. Leon, again, the passing's just a little sloppy in the final third for Canada. A missed header. Riviere back to Buchanan. Oshoala giving
That's
chase.
just directly up in the air from Buchanan.
Onamonu trying to win it back. Headed away. One back though again.
Game ahead at the moment. What's
By
next?
Nigeria. Ortega.
Good use of the body there.
And now Alose coming on this right hand side. She might go for goal here, Alose. No, opts instead to go for Ortega. Back to Alose. I think that's over here.
I think the one
Just
thing
got stuck in her feet a little bit there, Alose, and then they were
But-
boxed off in that right corner.
better few minutes from Nigeria. Much better.
Oh yeah, much more encouraging.
I think the one thing they could also utilise today is the physicality we saw there from Ortega just bullying Leon to get to the ball, really. And it worked. So it wasn't a foul, it was just, pure out and out strength.
Yeah. Buchanan. And now Gilles. Here is Grosso. Back with Gilles once more. And now Buchanan. Riviere. Driving forwards here, Riviere cut out a strong challenge again. And I think that just they're not allowing Canada to run at them today, Nigeria. And I like that. They've just got to be strong in that challenge, got to be firm. Aviodan just getting stuck in there. And Priestman, well, should be questioning why Canada are struggling so far. Why do you think they have
I think
breaking
they've
down?
played well. They're just lacking in the final third, but that comes down to just a bit of slotty inaccuracy really. But that'll line out, I think, as the game goes on. If the momentum stays the same, I think they'll definitely get a goal sooner or later.
Sinclair, Riviere. Now Buchanan. They do seem to be patient though. They're trying to wear down Nigeria rather than just pump it
They're
along
in no
and
rush.
hope that one of their forwards can do something. Ashley Lawrence now. I think that's what we mean when we say obviously that they've got that World Cup experience. They've got that ability to manage games. Is they know that they can't afford to panic and rush things. But yeah. Alose.
We're getting a lot of distance.
Looking to go down the line. Both in the sense that she's just running down the line with the ball in her hands and trying to throw it down there. Yeah, smart. Just if you can make up a couple extra yards walking down the touchline, you might as well. Off to go back here to O'Hale and her ball forwards off the field. Yeah, Canada back in possession. Lawrence. Want to go to Grosso.
Options, really.
I think she needs an option. Sinclair drops in to be that option. Now Lawrence. And that's blocked by is it Albiodan, I think?
Has the option to go back here if she needs to.
Place into Leon. Lawrence. Now back to Gilles. Buchanan. A lot of space here for Kadiesha Buchanan. Goes out wide. Rose. And she tries just to... I don't know. Feels like they're rushing her a little bit there. Tries to take the touch and move it down the touchline. Feels like she had the time to bring that under control and then, make a move.
Yeah.
But tried to be too quick about it. Now they're going forwards. Amanan. Or, I don't know. Onamonu.
Work it out.
Rose trying to win it back. Here's Plumtree. Has options. Goes down the line. And they could come forwards here. Here's Payne. I wanted to get Oshoala in the middle. And that just...
Oh, no.
Was it a foul?
I thought it was for the other way. It's going to give him Canada's way, but...
Potentially.
I don't really know. I think they fell over each other.
Yeah, Onamonu in the wide area there. Just, tripping over with Riviere. Deemed as a free kick for Canada. And Oshoala not really getting the service so far. I think once you get her involved, you can definitely make something happen here. But yeah,
so I mean, to be honest, she's got really no service. I think she had. I'll be surprised the only touches she's had. I doubt it. I very much doubt it's in double digits. Oh, that's a good turn from Quinn.
Now Grosso
Lots of space
has
here.
Ashley Lawrence.
Bit wide.
Feels like Ortega's struggling to mark Lawrence in this game. Looks for Heitema, takes the header on.
Again,
but it's just wide of the mark.
Trying too hard to place it, Canada. They've got to try and get it on target.
Yeah, she needs to get a bit of power behind that and get it somewhere near the goal. I feel like, here just tries to place it and just brushes it off her head and past the post. But I think even if it is on target, there's just not enough power behind this to really cause the goalkeeper any problems. Distributing out now, Ortega, that is a fantastic touch, but it's won back by Grosso. Lawrence into Sinclair, and it's massively overhit the pass to Jordan Heitemer. Again, Sinclair just seems to be a bit overzealous with the passes, obviously, and with the shots as well. So just to take a little bit of power off the ball. They've got, that extra margin. Just play it into her feet and let Jordan Heitemer do something from there. But yeah, massively overhit. Almost 30 minutes on the clock now then. Again, we're seeing both sides really struggle to create decent chances.
Final third. In the final third, both teams kind of just forget how they football.
Yeah, the shots on target are super low because I feel like defences are so well.
Oh yeah, we had for the Sheridan one.
Yeah, and the Sinclair one went wide, didn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's more shots on target than we did have yesterday. So.
Yeah.
Well, in the first half of yesterday. But I expect that to change for half-time break. We've still got 15 minutes. Canada playing some very nice stuff.
Buchanan. Here now is Gilles. Now Buchanan. Out wide, Riviere. To Rose. And into Sinclair. Can they get this into the box now? A strong challenge from the left back and another one incoming from Abiodun. Abiodun. And Sinclair, I feel like Sinclair's struggled so far. She's done well, but
she gets in the right positions. It's just
her movement's good, but she's really struggling with those final passes, and it feels like just keeps getting caught in possession. But overall, she's getting involved a lot, getting on the ball a lot. Just needs to be a little bit more deft with the touch potentially. Ortega hacking that one clear, and Oshoala will press it, but not too aggressively.
It's like they pick to play it to the opposite side that Oshoala's standing on. If I was her, I'd be shooting.
Buchanan. Good, does that really well to get out to Riviere. But Riviere, great movement, but she just moves backwards. Quinn now. Into Sinclair. Again, the chance to take a shot. Goes for it. Blocked though, of course. And now Nigeria looking to come out. And it's a bit of a hospital pass backwards. But they've got away with it, and now they can come forwards. Payne trying to win that, the attacking midfielder. One back by Alozi now, Nigeria. Coming forwards, Obiodun. And now Plumtree, this is nice. Space is opening up for Nigeria in this game. Omanomu on this left-hand side, looking to run at Riviere. Could get a shot away. Blocked, falls to Plumtree. Tries to go in the box again, but blocked once more. And now a chance for Nigeria from this corner. But they are starting to put the pressure on a little more. Yeah. Nigeria now. They're getting chances. They're getting into Canada's third. Just feels like they need that final ball. They need to pick out Oshoala with a pass, and then maybe something happens from there. But yeah.
If they get a goal, if they can get a goal and run a play, it should be huge for them. Be a big play for Canada.
Payne whips it in, punched away by the goalkeeper.
Crucial touch there.
And now Ortega.
Does well.
Ball in. Header. It's just wide of the mark. Goalkeeper right to leave it. I would take a deflection. Fair enough.
Goalkeeper's wrong to leave it.
Omanomu has just... she seems to be getting in the right sort of areas. I think it was her header that, just came off Gilles there.
Sheridan thinking it could come untouched. The defender. Which he definitely did.
That's right, came off Quinn, yeah.
Clear touch, to be fair. I don't know why the keeper left that.
Yeah.
Guess she didn't see it.
Maybe hoping that, well, either she didn't see it or hoping the officials didn't see it.
Hoping no one saw it. Everyone that, in the 6-yard box, right on top of the keeper, shows you exactly where Nigeria are going to put it. They put it right in there. It's punched away again.
It's cleared away, though. Only as far as Obiodun on the edge of the box, who takes aim. Not a far away effort at all.
Not bad.
Not far away, that. Worth a punt from that sort of area, but it just needs to take a little bit off that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does feel like a lot of... during this World Cup, we've seen a lot of chances where, in these sorts of areas, on the edge of the box, try and just lifting them a little bit too much.
Got to keep it down.
Getting under the ball a little bit too much, some of the players. I feel like, again, we're in the early stage, we're in those early games. Players haven't really settled into the rhythm of the tournament. They're feeling, there's going to be nerves there, of course. The opening match here for Nigeria, but just needs to keep that shot down. But very encouraging. Nigeria do seem to be on top at the minute. Good ball in. Omanomu can't quite keep it in the box, but will get the possession. Here now is Abiodan. Oh, and she's tried to pick out a pass in the midfield.
That's not a bad idea. Just no one else was kind of aware of it.
Yeah, if someone was running onto that, they've got the ball in a perfect area. But midfield sort of asleep. Grosso.
Don't blame him.
Goes back to Gilles. Now back to Grosso. And Ashley Lawrence again completely open out on that left-hand side. Now though Ortega does get back. Sinclair. Turns on it, goes back to Gilles. Now back with Sinclair. Options in behind, and she's tried again. Just an ambitious ball in behind. Slightly overhit by Sinclair.
Yeah.
Nice sort of idea, right sort of idea, but just needs to take a little bit off that pass. But I feel as this game goes on, her passing will become more refined. She'll sort of learn where the limit is.
So
and
it's
then
either too short
will be
or
dangerous.
too long.
Yeah.
That's the right ball.
And Buchanan misses it. Oshoala, keeper's missed it. Oshoala with a chance, plays it across, falls to the number 17, but Ashley Lawrence gets
Huge chance
involved.
for Nigeria though.
And it's given us a foul from Ortega.
I mean, keeper, what an absolute blunder.
I feel like Oshoala should have been more composed here, you gotta be honest. Keeper, so Buchanan is... Ashley Lawrence is now in pain after getting caught by Ortega. This is a worry, she's looked good so far, but what a ball in behind. Buchanan misses it. Oshoala's thinking, I'm not going to get here though, because the keeper's got there. Keeper makes an absolute cock of it, Sheridan. I don't know why Oshoala just tries to play it across, hoping that, I don't know, maybe it'll get turned in.
I mean, to be fair, that touch actually sent it away from Lawrence and towards, but a huge tackle from Lawrence.
And then she just gets absolutely crunched as Ortega misses the ball and goes in flying into her. And Lawrence is now feeling her shin.
I feel Oshoala might have had time there to take a touch, make it, point herself more.
Because the defender was flying in, she wouldn't have got back up. So Oshoala, she was just a little more composed there.
And even if Buchanan came sliding in, he could easily just dodged her and watch her slide past you. Huge chance for Nigeria, could be a big miss.
Yeah, squandered a big opportunity there. Sheridan goes long. Heitman wins it, falls to Alozi.
Blimey. Heart in mouth moment.
No, you don't want to do that 30 minutes into the opening match of the World Cup, do you? Not great for confidence.
Slide tackle at the ball as a keeper.
Alozi's still going here. Nice dribbling from the right back. Needs some options to emerge. One back well by Grosso. And now it is with... I can't quite tell who that is, but O'Hale now. Grosso centre-back partner, who we've not really seen much of tonight. O'Hale's been involved loads. That's what I'm saying tonight. It's the middle of the day there, and it's the middle of the early hours of the morning here. But Buchanan needing options. Finds Riviere now back to Buchanan. She goes long, looking for Sinclair. Ball still in play. Plumtree can't deal with it. Sinclair keeps it alive. Rose touches poor. Sort of fizzed at her though by Sinclair again.
Sinclair's passing range,
Quinn,
weight of pass is a bit all over the place at the moment.
Yeah, you put her in the back line because she just absolutely smash them forwards.
No, then she put way too much on. Just
put it out the stadium.
Yeah.
Sinclair again. I don't know, not Sinclair that time. Gilles. Leon now putting pressure on Alozi, and she will get a corner potentially out of this. No goal kick. I think it came back off her. I think it hit O'Hale and then back into her. But yeah.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it did. Good spot.
Yeah, back into Leon. Imagine it would have been the lino. Potentially noticed that. But yeah, so 8 minutes left of the half then.
Nigeria fans having a great time.
Yeah, they are enjoying watching their side in action. And they've not been bad so far.
I'll say, for the amount of pressure they've been under, they're in an alright position.
One well by Ucheve. Ball in behind now, looking for the run of Omanomu, and she again is a little over aggressive. So that a couple of times now, desperation.
They will win the physical battle. They don't need to be over physical.
Yeah. But yeah, Omanomu there, just using her body to sort of push Riviere to the ground, and then of course hearing the whistle and frustrated by that. But I think that's more than fair.
Yeah.
Quinn. Back to Gilles. And now Buchanan. Gives it into Sinclair.
Good use of a shift of the body there.
Trying to find Rose. And it's challenging away with Plumtree. Rose is still going somehow. Tries to get around to the number 10. But can't.
Wants a free kick, not going to get it.
Uchibe there just really strong in the challenge, not really looking to let Rose attack down the right hand side. But they needed 2 players to stop her because Rose was was flying down the right hand side. But yeah, only 6 minutes left of this half then. Highly contested so far. It's been very similar to the other games, very cagey opening 45 minutes. Neither side really wants to be too open in the early stages here. And yeah. Coming forwards now is Payne. Players ahead of her for her to use. Omanomu could cross this. Opts instead to go to Plumtree. Now back to Payne. Options in the centre. Can they put a cross in? Payne puts it in there, and it takes a deflection, and I think that's going to be a corner.
I was going to say, the deflection made that seem a lot closer than it was.
Yeah, no, it dipped towards the goal there.
But another corner for Nigeria, and I chance to put the pressure on. As we said, I think Canada did start fast, but over the course of the last, say, 15-20 minutes, the game's evened out more. Yeah,
to be fair, 82% of chat voting Nigeria. Very much spot on, I would say, so far. They've looked very good. 13% Canada, only 5% going for a draw. So, chat thinking there'll be a decider here today. A lot of people supporting Nigeria.
Looking like they're going to go for the short corner routine again.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. It's just play it to someone else and they cross it in. So, not really too dissimilar to normal. I think they are going to go for the normal
Ball
corner.
in.
Bit deeper.
Headed down and I think, headed off.
Ball header from...
I think it was Oshoala, actually.
Yeah, it was Oshoala.
Who won that, but yeah. Not in the direction of goal.
5 minutes to go the first half. I think Nigeria will be very happy. The fact it's just still 0-0. But they have had their chances. So...
Yeah. Buchanan. Now Gilles finds Ashley Lawrence on this left-hand side. Now goes back to Gilles. And across to Buchanan. What can she find with the pass? Finds Heitemer. Canada coming forwards now. Rose in a wide area. Needs to put this into the box. Does, and has a huge interception there from Uchibe. Because if not, that was very much going to find a Canada body in the box. Uchibe again winning the ball. Falls to Gilles. Plays it back into Heitemer. And Uchibe has been involved a lot in the last few minutes. Just winning it back there. Payne can't play that forwards. Grosso looking for Leon again. When you're pinging it in the air to the shortest player, you're going to struggle. Goes overhead and out.
But even if she was told to try and bring that down, blow.
A throw. Well, she could have at least tried to head it on and then run onto it. Whereas, Leon, absolutely no hope there. Shortest player on the pitch.
Yeah. Nowhere near it.
Lawrence just trying to win this ball off Omanomu, who does, and now here is Quinn over here. Grosso can't get there, cleared away by Alozi. But 5 shots each, 1 attempt on target so far, going the way of Nigeria. I think that's a testament to the defence so far, shuffling players out wide, making sure there aren't any clear chances on goal. And Lawrence. And caught there is Sinclair, and it's just going to be a throw in. Lawrence will take again. Looks to go to Jordan Heitemer. Brings it down well, and Ashley Lawrence once more winning another throw. Just making their way up the touchline slowly here, Canada. And here is the number 7, Grosso. Lawrence. Tries to go to Leon. Can she keep it in play? She can. Ball in. Ooh. Heitemer. No, it was claimed by the goalkeeper.
Big claim.
Yeah. Didn't realise she'd managed to hold on to that ball. I thought maybe one of the Canada players would get something on it. But no. Leon just about keeps that on. Does really well to do so. Too close to the keeper though. Rose and Heitemer both rushing at that near post, but neither can get to the ball. Before the goalkeeper can just hold on to it. Actually, catch it between her legs. Lawrence.
That's good from Quinn,
Quinn.
again. Strong half from Quinn. Good half from both sides, to be fair. It's been a good game so far.
Yeah. It has been. Has been a very tight affair.
Entertaining, at least.
I think we're definitely due a goal. I don't think... Will we see one in the first half, do you reckon? Or will we go into the break 0-0?
I doubt we'll get any added time.
Probably not. I haven't seen any yet.
We had a few fouls. There's another one there.
And Lawrence was down for a couple of minutes. But yeah, Sinclair caught there and she seems to be in a lot of pain.
I mean, surely the card's got to come out soon from the referee.
Yeah. I mean, you'd imagine so. Obiodung, I don't know, just catches him on the foot there. Certainly not malice. No malice in it, but yeah. Still a foul. And Sinclair will just walk that one off. But it's going to be a kind of free kick. Quite deep area, but if they can get this into the box, they could cause some problems.
And not overhit it.
Yeah. That's been the biggest problem so far, is every ball into the area has just been overhit. So either it goes through, runs through the goalkeeper, runs out for a goal kick, or just doesn't get anywhere. But at the moment, they just
ball in.
Feels like we're not far away from an opener here.
Out for Canada corner.
Corner now, and they've definitely got a presence from corners. But yeah, O'Hale again, the dominant force in the air, the Nigeria centre half. But a Canada corner now. And a chance to make a difference in this game.
20 minutes at a time we get two.
2 additional minutes in this first half. If I'm right in saying, I think that's the first additional minutes we've seen in any game so far. But yeah, once again, a game being really...
We had 6 in the first half at Australia Ireland.
Sorry, yeah.
And then another 6 in the second half, and then we got 9, did we?
I was going to say we got 9.
Norway.
They just gave it all in the second half for New Zealand, Norway. Nothing in the first. But yeah, so... We've seen 3 very cagey first halves. I think we'll see a lot more open a game. I think the next game is Switzerland Philippines, isn't it? I think I'll be very intrigued.
Oh yeah, today.
To see how that gets on. That's of course.
Doing it. I'm worried.
That follows this game, I believe, a 6:30 kickoff potentially. So I'll probably be asleep for that one, but we'll definitely keep up with the highlights after. But yeah, a bit of contention in the box here. Buchanan trying to get on the goalkeeper, Onamonu is challenging her in the box as well. So referee just trying to keep it clean in the penalty area, but now we will have that corner. Ball in, headed on by the Nigeria defender, not ideal. Haitama on the edge of the box, trying to keep it alive for Canada. Oh, brilliant footwork, but it's won back well by Ordega, trying to go down the line. That's going nowhere, but the Nigeria are actually no hurry to try and get that back in play.
I think he moves out of the way of it.
100%. Yeah, nice footwork from Haitama, but tries too much, and Ordega, not happy about it, gets it gone.
Yeah. Trying to hide the embarrassment.
Gilles, Buchanan, Quinn. I mean, the space opener up here. If she could just drive into take a shot, but I think she's going to try and be a bit more intelligent about the play. Grosso, Quinn, Gilles.
This will be the last chance to
launches this into the area. Rose can't quite get anything on it. Smart play there, because all that takes is just you get a little flick back into the box there from Rose, and someone surely puts it near the target.
And that'll be a half.
Yeah, so we go to the break 0-0. Another game 0-0 at the half-time break. It's Nigeria 0, Canada 0 here in Melbourne. It's been a close one so far. Neither side able to get the better of one another. Both goalkeepers have been called. Well, Sheridan's been called into action. A big save to deny Onamonu of Nigeria. Canada, well, they haven't troubled the goal as of yet, but they have had shots that weren't far away. I would say Nigeria have been the better side so far.
I think in terms of Canada have dictated the play. I think Nigeria had the better chances, but in terms of overall, I think if Canada have let themselves down in the final third, but in terms of actually being on the ball, they've had more of it and they've done more with it. But Nigeria, I mean, they've had a lot of corners. I don't know how they keep getting corners. They've had a lot of corners. And
it feels like they're not direct enough. What Buchanan and Gilles have done really well is just shuffling Oshoala out wide. It's very similar to how New Zealand were able to stop Norway yesterday. Just get that striker out wide. It makes it very difficult for their, because Asisat Oshoala is the one outlet, as
Yeah.
Ada Hegerberg was for Norway. So if you can just get the ball, if you can stop the ball getting into Oshoala, you stop Nigeria coming forwards, really.
Yeah,
But they have shown they've got other players. Omonomu has looked really good so far. So of course they've got her. They've had other players as well getting into good areas. Payne's looked dangerous at times. Odega looks like she's had to do a lot of defending so far, but definitely could get involved in the attack. But yeah, she's mainly been following Ashley Lawrence. She's been getting very hard.
That double up on the left hand side has been very strong.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Just quickly while we have half time, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in today. It's been a really good stream. We've still got a very healthy 10 viewers. If you do want to get involved, please do comment in chat. We'll make sure to read through any of it. So yeah, feel free to get involved. And thank you to the 2 new subscribers. 2 new people have subscribed. So thank you all very much for supporting the stream. We thought streaming at, it's 3 a.m. here in, now 4 a.m. sorry, here in England. So yeah. It's brilliant to see so many people tuning in so early.
Let's not before that first half, because I thought it was pretty decent. Still no goals though. I think that's one thing we have lacked a little bit this tournament so far is goals. We saw one. I think
it's a testament to the improvements in the defending. Yeah, I feel like in the past a lot of people criticise the defending in women's football. Often going, it's way too easy to score. It's actually very difficult to score at the moment. Feels like everyone's been working hard on defensive football. It's been
definitely
just very difficult to break teams down.
Yeah,
but yeah, we have seen some chances so far for both sides, but nothing that's really looking like a goal.
No, I mean one shot on target that's gone for Nigeria. But to be fair, I think we've had 10 shots in total, 5 each. So that's not shows that they're getting in the right areas. I think Sinclair should have done better with her opportunity, but it is just that final product for Canada which is lacking. Yeah,
and I think again we draw comparisons to Norway, but it is so compelling. They're a side that come with a lot of expectation. They're a side that should know how to get these World Cup games done and should be able to score, get the goals in these World Cup games. Yet they're really struggling, and I think yesterday we saw it with Norway, of course, and it's the same with Canada today. How their end product was just really poor. Those touches, those passes just weren't coming together for them, and we saw it as we've had. Even New Zealand really struggled with it.
But we could say, I think we could sit like we did yesterday in Norway. We could sit here and go, "That's all right." They'll turn up second half, and then they went and conceded 3 minutes into it. So Canada have got to be careful. They've got to be aware. All it takes is one counter attack at speed and a striker who's got a decent finish on there, which Oshoala does, and you're in a bit of trouble.
Yeah. Professor Colgate, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Have you watched the first half? If you have, please do tell us your thoughts, because I think it's been a good game, but definitely still more to come. I think from this match, coming in to check in. All right, good to see you, Professor Cow. It's it's been a game with a lot of promise.
Right. Hopefully we get a goal though. Hope we get a goal.
It's lunchtime for me. That feels insane because looking outside, the sun's not even come up yet. It's
still pitch black.
It's almost 4:30 in the morning here. But yeah, it's very early.
Worth it, I think.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And just looking ahead then, obviously at the other games today. Then after this, we have the Philippines, Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
That should be a good game. I hope. Should be an interesting one. I think if I'll probably still be asleep, but I'll be checking out the highlights of that game after. And then I think it's Spain's opener, isn't it? Of course, Spain coming into the tournament with a lot of expectation. They have got only half a squad, really. A lot of their players have decided to miss this World Cup due to ongoing disagreements with the current management. But yeah, they should still be a good side. I think. Did they open against Zambia? No, the Costa Rica, I think. Open against Costa Rica. So. Yeah, should be an interesting one. But yeah, of course, these are the opening games, the games that can make such a difference.
Because realistically, the players that are there for Spain are the ones who have a point to prove. Because
there are still the quality players. They have got Bon Mati, they have got Alexia Putellas, most importantly.
A bit of a divide in terms of people, how good are Spain really going to be? And I think we'll find out.
I think it is a bit of an unknown, yeah. It's definitely a bit of an unknown, but yeah,
that's kind of it's a shame that there's a lot of good players that are missing out, but I still think they're a very strong side and they should win today. whatever you want to call it.
This game, when they play it at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where they are. I don't know whether they're in New Zealand, because a lot of the New Zealand games seem to be quite late. So Spain are in Wellington, New Zealand, and the Philippines is also in New Zealand. Philippines Switzerland game also in New Zealand. So I think it's really nice to see coverage in both countries. I think often when you see joint tournaments, it's all in the main country, and then there's a game or two in New Zealand. But it's good to see that there's nice.
It is very much joint.
A nice split. Yeah. Because I feel like if England hosted a major tournament, they'd probably do it with all of the UK.
Yeah.
And when they say that, it's going to be like a game in both of in
Glasgow.
2 games in Glasgow, maybe one in Edinburgh. You have a game in Belfast, game in Dublin, and then everything else is in England. Probably one in Cardiff as well, Millennium Stadium. But yeah, nice to see that even split.
Yeah, no, it's good. It is good. 2 very nice countries as well.
Yeah. There's a nice vibe to this World Cup.
Yeah, I do like it.
I feel like it, in difference to recent World Cups, like men's World Cup, I think it's been really difficult to sort of connect. I think back to 2014 as what I'd call the last proper World Cup, in the sense that you really got a feel for the culture, and the atmosphere and the
I also
the crowds.
think that was probably the last. You look at Women's World Cup, we're getting huge attendances at the grounds of people that actually want to watch the football. 75,000 people wanted to watch Australia and Ireland yesterday. You look at the Men's World Cup, it's kind of who can afford it.
Yeah.
It's all the big rich people that don't really care about football but just want to throw their name in the ring and say, I went to the World Cup.
Yeah, or there's a lot of content creators, there's a lot of celebrities. It didn't feel like the World Cup's supposed to unite people, and I felt like all the last World Cup did, all the last Men's World Cup did was divide people.
Yeah.
And yet this tournament feels very different. This feels like it is uniting so many people. I feel like a lot of people that have never watched women's football before are now starting to get into it. It's
just a load of regular people watching.
Nice.
You got fogged in there with his camera in your face.
Yeah.
With James Trafford.
It is nice to see.
Obviously, I know yesterday was probably a bit different because it was the 2 host nations. So obviously there were huge crowds.
Yeah.
But even today, it's about lunchtime in Australia, I think, kind of early afternoon.
We saw the Nigerian crowds. They were absolutely loving it.
Very strong attendances.
Yeah. But yeah, looking at the polling chat, then almost 50 votes coming in so far, 46 votes, 80% going the way of Nigeria. So yeah, definitely a lot of people
back in Nigeria.
Backing
interesting.
Nigeria. I don't know if are the Super Eagles. I know that's the men's national team nickname.
I think that's what's written on the manager's jumper.
Super Eagles, yeah.
Cool nickname, though, isn't it?
That is possibly the best nickname. Like, if you're gonna have a nickname,
imagine just walking around.
The Super Eagles is the one you want.
Eagles.
Yeah.
I mean, Australia called the Matildas. I think I'd rather call the Super Eagles.
Yeah, we are starting to get into a more normal time, by the way, here in the UK. I've just had a chicken, so we are.
Great, here we go. It's brilliant.
Yeah. That'll be our guest.
Yeah.
Some chicken just comes in here. But yeah.
Mate, it was an eagle. It's like Super Eagles.
Are we
expecting the second half to play out as the first did? Kind of still quite even, Canada.
Yeah, I think Canada may look to make a change. I mean, I think if you put Fleming in the role that Sinclair's in, I think she would. I
forgot that Fleming's not even on the pitch.
Would open them up a lot easier. I feel like she's a much better creator.
You can bring off Sinclair.
I don't think you can at the moment, but I'd definitely be looking to do that around that 60-minute mark. I think for me, Fleming is a better creator, and I think in that role, just that deftness of touch could be much more pivotal. Yeah. And she's also a really good finisher. We've seen that for Chelsea in recent seasons, getting into those sorts of areas that Sinclair's been taking up today, but usually finishes those chances. So, yeah, for me, I think Jessie Fleming's got to be involved at some point today.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. Where does the changes come? I don't think Nigeria would make any changes. I think they'll be happy with what they've seen so far. They just need to, maybe in terms of system, in the fact they just need to get it to Oshoala a bit more consistency, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think we'll see goals.
Yeah.
I still think it'll be a draw. But it could be 0-0, which I hope it isn't.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It'll be interesting how many goals we do get going on to Greece. So obviously, we've still got quite a few of the... What I'd say, where you've got the very dominant team, like we'll have some drubbings.
So we've got England obviously tomorrow, the 10:30 kickoff. That should be a good one. I think yeah, hopefully we should beat Haiti a bit more convincingly
Yeah.
than we've seen other teams win today, or than over the last 2 days. And then we've got...
But, I mean, Spain today, on the day, could probably put a few past Costa Rica.
But then obviously Netherlands, Portugal on Sunday. That should be an interesting one. I'll be really intrigued to see whether Netherlands will be clearly the better side. But
Yeah.
and obviously we'll know by that point the result of the USA-Vietnam game, and I think USA will have that one quite easy. I think that game kicks off before Netherlands-Portugal. But yeah, either way, a very exciting next few days of the tournament. On Monday we've got Italy-Argentina as well, which I think that one will be really close.
Yeah.
But I think Italy will just about edge that. But yeah.
Good few games coming up.
Yeah, goal tally very low. I think that's a testament to just how good the defenders have been.
And
recently.
goalkeeping.
Yeah, we've seen some fantastic saves. I mean, Sheridan got down really well to 1 today. Thinking back to that Norway game, obviously Mikkelsen was forced into a brilliant save to deny the... Who did she deny for Norway?
Hand? No. No, for
New Zealand. Sorry, Riley. Yeah. But yeah, so that was... some very good goalkeeping so far. And then, as we see in the Australia game, the Australia goalkeeper forced into a lot of saves to stop Ireland's very late onslaught.
I think for Canada and Nigeria, if one of them can get a goal and win this game, you're suddenly 3 points ahead of two teams.
And let's be honest, as much as Ireland are an all-right side and they'll put everything into it, I think they will definitely be more... That should definitely be a win.
Yeah.
How long is it until the next half starts? Should only be a couple minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Should only really be 3 minutes, so yeah. If you can join us for a bit of the second half, that'd be great to see, Professor Cow. But I'm presuming you're on your lunch break at the moment. Yeah.
Because you have things to do and
Oh,
life to live.
Yeah. Whereas we are just binning off sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 4 weeks.
But equally, I guess that's the try. Usually have to do it for us.
Yeah.
When we have tournaments in England and Europe.
Well, just any game. I saw a really fun tweet because Arsenal Fan TV were doing the MLS game. They played the MLS All-Stars, didn't they? And they streamed that game, and they were asleep. Who was it? The guy that the moped guy. I can't think what his name is now. Yeah, Ty. He was fast asleep, and people are saying people don't credit foreign fans, but this is us every week, and they can't even they can't even manage it once. That's us right now. If we weren't constantly talking, I'd be fast asleep.
I think that's gone to the load of rubbish on FTV.
It's not too bad, I think if anything, it's better now they've got rid of the idiots. I get it's less funny as a neutral.
Yeah.
But I think it provides a better content now. You've stopped it.
A few years ago, you click every time you knew Arsenal conceded, you click on.
Yeah, it's so easy. I mean, you still get the same with Ty and Robbie and that, but they don't seem to be losing anymore either, which doesn't help.
No.
So I'm going to try and find this, but I don't think I'm going to.
Oh no, he's done it again. But yeah, both teams coming out for the second half now.
Yeah.
I mean, they both want to win today. They'll both know it's very important to get 3 points across the line, so every goal will matter. I'd expect Canada to come out and show the same intensity they did in the first half. Nigeria will be aware of that, but they did find their way into the game as the half went on, so it'll be interesting how it plays out from here. But I think we're just waiting for the referee, actually. Nigeria seem ready to go. Oh no, they're not. They're just still taking on their drinks and whether else. There is a change for Canada. Lacasse is on to the pitch to replace Rose.
I can't find anything, but all I keep seeing is people criticising their Declan Rice thing. Because obviously they did, they changed the lyrics to Ice Ice Baby.
Clearly, Bev Priestman not very happy with Rose's performance and benches her for the second half.
So who's on, sorry?
Lacasse.
Okay. A change for Canada then, but will there be any change in the scoreline as we go into the second half? 45 minutes left on the clock. Nigeria get us underway for this second 45 minutes here in Melbourne, Australia. Hopefully so. Hopefully we can find a breakthrough. Hopefully we'll get some action, some drama in this opening group game in... the second group game in Group B. Yeah, Group B. Here is Plumtree coming down the left-hand side. Tries to go down the wing, but the ball is overhit. Trying to find Ordega, who looks to have switched wings now on this left-hand side. I think she started on the right, obviously marking Ashley Lawrence.
I think that's also a change for...
Potentially a change for Nigeria. I don't recognise the player on the far side for Nigeria, so we'll have a look at the lineups. Domino, Heolozi, Plumtrail keeping their spots from that first start. Same for Ichibe, Abiodun and Payne. And then in the front three is the same front three, it's just that Onomonu is now on the right, Oshoala through the middle, Ordega on the left. So no changes for Nigeria so far. And obviously Canada, just the one, bringing in a new right winger. Unhappy, seemingly, with the performance of Rose.
So I can't say I've ever seen Lacasse play, but I'm going to find out.
1-2 with Quinn. It seems like Grosso now being the deeper midfielder and Quinn's getting forwards a little. Another rotate around, of course, as I say that. Sinclair. Riviere. Here's Quinn. Yeah, she's been excellent today, I'd say. Quinn.
Definitely.
Now trying to find Lacasse out in this wide area. And she has got around the defender. Takes it past one. Here's Sinclair. Good area.
Pen.
Goes down the box. That's surely a pen. Not in the eyes of the referee. She is absolutely furious.
Yeah, I'll definitely
Sinclair.
be checking that.
Grosso wins it back. Heitemer. Overhit pass. And now Sinclair is going to go make her grievances heard.
I mean...
The ref seems confident in a decision, but I've got to say...
She was not deterred at all.
Actually, Sinclair does...
Throw herself to the ground.
It doesn't require much contact, does it, to bring her down there? That's all I'll say.
They are checking it.
They are going to have a look, I think.
Just having a quick discussion. Is the referee with the VAR room? Dutch official.
Lina Letovara, the Finnish referee, just... I think she's going over to the monitor.
Look.
They're going to check this now. I thought it was a little soft, but there is contact there. Potentially a Canada penalty early in this half.
3 penalties in 3 games across the World Cup so far. If this is given, she's going to have a look. What I like is a swift decision making.
That's going to be given, isn't it? I think the ref is now
looking at it, she's kind of steps on her more than.
Yeah. Professor Cal says I don't have Optus, so I can't watch. Oh, that's interesting. Both all the games in the UK are free to watch, thankfully. I think that's because the broadcasters are more likely to pick it up because the free broadcasters are more likely to pick it up because they don't have anything else on at this time. Like we were watching some weird French drama with subtitles on just before this. That was a very.
But there's no pundits here, so it's just commentators. They found 2 people who want to get up this time on, and referees made a decision.
It's the poor work experience, kid. Okay, she's now going to explain that to the stadium. We can't hear that, unfortunately, but we just want to see her decision. She's walking onto the field, and I think it's a Canada penalty based on the reaction from that guy with his moustache.
He's got a great tash.
Ordega can't believe it. She's given away a penalty. And who's the check for? A Canada pen. A Canada penalty.
And the penalty has been
that has now been awarded.
Luckily,
the BBC decided to put on their retro.
Ordega.
filter.
I mean, we saw the same with the young Irish defender yesterday. Just frustrated with herself for giving away that penalty.
Yeah. And now Jordan Heitemer from 12 yards. Oh no, it's going to be Sinclair actually who steps up. It was Heitemer protecting the penalty spot, as we tend to see.
That's probably why Sinclair's
many players do.
Penalties.
Would explain it because a couple misses so far, but now that she's, power could work here. She just absolutely leathers it down the middle.
So the skipper won the penalty.
Again, she looks really nervous.
I don't really know why.
Doesn't look confident stepping up for this one.
She's probably
pressure of this World Cup seems to be weighing on a lot of players.
We saw Percival miss one for New Zealand. We saw Catley score one for Australia.
Here we go. From 12 yards, Sinclair for Canada.
Big chance in this game.
Takes a deep breath. And she's going to step up to it. Goalkeeper tries to deter her.
Save.
And she has been deterred. A huge save.
And
then
rebound.
Gets it gone. A huge stop from the goalkeeper. That is brilliant. What a stop.
Huge. Sinclair annoyed with herself. I don't know if she can be too annoyed at herself. I don't think it's a horrific penalty.
Maybe you want to be putting a bit more power on that, but Nadozi reads it perfectly. And that is a fantastic save. And then to get up to the reaction and just sort of push it away.
Big save.
Because that is a brilliant stop. And then, that reaction makes all the difference.
That is a huge
brilliant for Nigeria.
Save. Huge save.
I think they've deemed it as a foul.
from one skipper to
On
another.
the dozy, yeah.
That is massive for Nigeria.
And I have to
Huge.
say, she didn't look confident stepping up to it. Similar to
Third
Percival.
penalty we've seen in the tournament already in these
2
3
missed
games.
so far.
Yeah.
Percival put hers against the bar. That's a huge save from Nadozi there to deny Sinclair for 12
Now
yards.
she's
and
getting her
she is
team
loving
going.
it.
I mean, talking about leading by example, saving a penalty and then encouraging the players. That is what you want to see.
Instantly, though, Abiodun gives away possession. Heitema going backwards and Riviere caught by Oshoala. Oshoala thinks it's a bit of a joke, and now she tried to offer Riviere a hand, but Riviere absolutely having none of it for some reason.
I actually laughed at her forward. I don't blame her.
Omanoli putting the pressure on, though. There you go. Lawrence back to Giles, now into Quinn.
Canada got a reset. They've started well. They've been the better team over the course of the game in terms of dominating the play. They can't afford to let that penalty.
And Sinclair can't let that weigh on her mind. She needs to get back focused because she's already been a little bit. Her passing been a little bit all over the place. She needs to just get under control. But yeah, Riviere, Buchanan picks out.
This is good play.
Grosso. Now Leon tries to go to Lawrence. Cut out well though by Omanolu.
Again,
and now she's giving chase though. Payne, but Quinn gets back to it. Giles. Leon, Grasso, Quinn, nice play from Canada, finds Heitema, bit of space, goes out wide, Sinclair will give chase, into the box, O'Hale gets rid of that, and that is danger dealt with. A big header again from O'Hale. She seems to just be so imperious in the back line, just everything that gets crossed in is headed into another stratosphere. Brilliant in that role.
I think they make sure their clearances are getting off the pitch.
Riviere, that's poor, gives away possession. Ortega trying to break away. Riviere conscious about giving away a foul, but that is a brilliant tackle. And we'll continue now, Nigeria, to come forwards with the throw. Ortega out in a wide area, needs to put this into the box. Riviere catches her, but not given because, well, I don't think it was that bad a foul. But here come Canada. Down the line, Heitema, space to run into. She wants to run at the defender, and she has passed her, and then just been fouled. That's got to be a card.
Yeah, I think the first,
I think that will be a yellow card, 100%. Heitema knocks the ball past her, would have run on, but Demaheen just diving in. Makes sense, tactical foul, professional foul.
Her to the ground.
But yeah, no intention to play the ball. A very fair yellow card.
Smart from Heitema again.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she'd obviously rather get away, but she's not the ball pass, and she's nowhere near the ball. Ball is well gone.
Smart, though.
Yeah. And Canada won't mind if this keeps happening, they'll eventually get themselves sent off. So.
Or they'll have to stop making the fouls, and then you're in, aren't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, smart defending from Nigeria. Leon over this.
Makes sense, short play on the pitch. She's not going to header, is she? And again, we spoke about Canada's aerial presence, and this is a decent position for them. The ball is good.
That's, so Leon whips it in there.
Great knock.
And nothing happens. Nigeria
get away with that because they let that one bounce.
Yeah. No one really getting onto it. And now a complaint again. The number 14, that is. Jill, just unhappy. Doesn't seem... So they're taking some...
in the corner as well. So
okay, Heitema and referee was taking a moment to decide. Omanomi.
So Heitema just picked it, grabbed all that around and went, yeah, I'm taking it.
Fight. But yeah, here is Leon. No, sorry, not Leon. Lawrence. Onomoni's just plucked that out of the air, and now they look to break. Oshoala tries to just knock it into the path of a teammate, but it's blocked by Quinn. Quinn has been absolutely everywhere, by the way.
Yeah. You feel it's a bit frustrating from a Canada point of view. Obviously, with the missed penalty, they know they've been on top, they just can't get a chance, they can't get clear.
And they'll know that this isn't going to be an easy group to get through, because if Nigeria beat... So they've got to play... If Nigeria beat Australia... And, Canada, as much as they've got Ireland next, that could be a very difficult game. Because Ireland will have everything to fight for. And if they draw, they're out of the World Cup pretty much. Yeah,
that'll roll over. There's a foul in there, surely. Yeah, and the ball's booted into her, which Canada are not very happy about. Buchanan on the deck, just got a ball.
Oshoala's getting another complaint here, and now the ref and Oshoala will have another conversation. But yeah, she just tried to win the ball back off Buchanan. She gets annoyed and kicks the ball
back into her. Like you know, he booked there.
I don't think there was much.
She probably just tried to play.
She's annoyed at Buchanan for going down a bit soft, and she can always say, "Oh, I tried to play the ball through. I didn't realise she was on the floor." Onamonu. Now given as a foul on from a Losey. She can't quite believe that call from the referee. Seems a little soft, but another chance for Canada from this free kick. Nigeria, I think they can feel a little hard done by because this. I don't know. I think that's just the fact Leon's really short, but she gets back up. She doesn't seem to think it's a free kick.
No.
Weird call from is it Lena? I think that was the name of the referee. Sorry, Lena Leitovara. Heitema doesn't understand the offside rule.
As I say, she might be offside there.
No, presumably she will
jog back on.
Yeah. When the rest of her team rush forwards, presumably she'll then be. Yeah, there we go. Now she.
I never understand. Right, when everyone rushes forward here, why don't the back line just stay still? Because they're all going to be offside.
Because no, they wouldn't.
Oh yeah, so
if they time it, then they'll just be in.
You just stood there and let them in. Ball it.
Actually go for goal. Fair enough. I want to put it on the keeper. Because I think if you put that on target, there's every chance. It's not too bad of an idea. Just put it on the keeper. Hope that Ndozi spills it to the forwards who are rushing towards her.
Well, no, we said the Nigeria keeper would be involved a lot today. She has been, obviously. Huge save.
Of course.
From the penalty spot.
Yeah. Could be huge for our nation.
So they could keep in the World Cup.
Yeah.
At least keep their dream of doing something alive. But just over half an hour ago, plenty of time for either side to find something in this game.
Plum tray. And now Oshoala looking to go down the line, and Riviere wins the ball, fighting away with Oshoala.
Defending again.
Yeah, I was going to say, sensational from Riviere. She's had a really, really good game. The whole Canada backline looks really strong. I mean, we expected as much, didn't we?
Heitema does really well.
And she's just showing her quality there. The PSG fall and then slips. Which is a shame. Ball recovery time, by the way, shows how intense Canada's press has been. 7 seconds. So every time Nigeria get on the ball, on average, within 7 seconds, Canada have it back. And it takes 39 seconds by comparison for Nigeria to win it back off Canada. But I think that also shows a difference in their play. Nigeria, when they get the ball, either try and go long and lose the pass, or they try and play it quickly. It's every chance they lose possession quite easily there. Canada have spent a lot of time where they just sort of pass around the back for a bit. So they're a lot more slow with their build-up, a lot more possession-based football. So it makes sense therefore as to why Nigeria is struggling to get possession. Leon wins it back. Poor touch, and that's a brilliant challenge from O'Hale. She's had a really good game as well. Here is Payne. Nice footwork and trying to get away from Grosso here. Lots of players around her, but she's still going. Now she finds the ball out wide. Ortega has Payne making the run beyond, needs to use her. Instead she tries to drive alone, and it's a poor touch. It means that Buchanan can just run across and smash it out. Yes, up to 56 votes now in the polling chat. 80% Nigeria. Still huge favour with Nigeria at the moment. But yeah, plum tray. Lifted to the box by Chibe, and then brought to the ground is Onamonu, but not given as anything. Now Lawrence looking to break quickly for Canada. Huge challenge from Chibe. I think it will be a throw, not a free kick. But yeah, Onamonu was brought down there, feeling her head now. She'll be miffed as to why that wasn't given as a free kick. A bit soft on the edge of the box, I think, but I don't know. We've seen that given, and now referee will pause it because it is a head injury.
Yeah.
Of course. And yeah. What was she caught by here? I don't know.
Yeah,
didn't seem like there was much in that. Feels like, on the money just wanted the rest. I don't really know. Did she potentially land? I mean, her head would have hit
her knee.
And I think it was her hand, not her arm.
Yeah.
Into her arm, but yeah, now she is just having a nice crack on the back of her head. Trying to recover from that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
This is the penalty save again. Huge stop.
So good.
Huge stop.
So good from Ndozi.
And then to get up and get on the rebound as well. Big save.
Mm.
Yeah, that Tifa, I don't think that's a bad penalty. I think that is a brilliant save.
No.
One-handed as well. Great stop. It's not really a nice height either, because it's kind of going under her body. Well, yeah, it's below her jump, where she's diving. But yeah, it's going to be a drop ball here. Don't know who the ball's going to be given to.
I think it will be Canada, because they were in possession of the ball when they had to stop it for Nigeria. I imagine Leon will just kick it back though to their goalkeeper.
Shoot. Scores.
Oh no, just pass it back. Oh no, they're going to... Oh yeah, there we go. Canada. Move it around. Quinn plays 1-2 with Buchanan, receives the ball, looking to make something happen. Thought she might go first time into Heitema there. That looked on, but now they go back. Here is Gilles. Finds Leon. And it's back to Gilles. And now Buchanan. Here is Quinn. Buchanan. Not bad this from Canada. Happy again just to play with the ball, but Buchanan's pass to Riviere just slightly overhit. So yeah, boys, see ya, Professor Cow Gaming. Loving the reaction things in chat. Thank you. But yeah, good to see you, mate. Hopefully see you tomorrow for the England game. If you are around, please do join us. But yeah, Riviere. Back to the Gilles, of course. Now Buchanan. Now back across to Gilles. She finds... I'm trying to work out who that was. Oh, Heitema, out in a wide area. Tries to play it down the line, doesn't come off. Fullback puts it out. Alozi comes off her and it's out for... Oh, sorry, no. She managed to clear into Cad of player and it's out now for a Nigeria goal kick. But yeah, 30 minutes on the clock then. 30 minutes to play. What are we thinking? How's this game panning out?
I really don't know, because I thought Canada was...
It's on a knife edge, isn't it?
Canada kind of lost a bit of steam since they missed the penalty miss. But both sides are still very much in this game. It could go either way. Honestly, cannot call it.
Yeah, I think I would very much agree with you there. It's a very, very close match. And now a change, and that is Veins, I think.
Wow.
Veins coming on for Canada, number 11. Still no sign of Jessie Fleming. I think both are... Yeah. Both of us thinking of Fleming there. Interesting to see. Heitema out wide now to El Caso. Finds Quinn. Grosso. Tries to keep it alive but can't. Now squabbling with Payne. And that is a free kick. No. Give us a throw, I think.
Yeah, a bit of a weird move there. Lacasse did alright, and then as soon as they shifted the ball inside, they kind of just lost it there and then end up drawing a foul, and now off comes Leon.
Yeah.
She's done alright today, Leon. Hasn't had a bad game. I thought she did well.
No, not at all. In her place, Evelyn Veins. Could make the difference on that left-hand side. I feel like Leon has done well, but often, I think sometimes has been a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Long throw, very long throw.
I'd made a few mistakes. But yeah, Oshoala challenging Gilles. Has beaten Gilles to the ball. Plays it across, but on the no loop.
Didn't expect it. She's on loan, to be honest.
She just, kept going. Alozi tries to win it back. Doesn't. Canada now can come forwards. Quinn wins it and puts it in behind. And here's Jordan Heitema. Up there with the substitute Veins. And I think that's come off O'Hale. No. Came off Heitema. In the eyes of the referee. And that will be...
Good defending again.
Yeah. That'll be a goal kick.
But better from Canada. Much better.
Yeah.
They've really... I think they've been better second half. The end product's been a little bit better. They won the penalty. They're starting to get in good, better areas. Not hoofing the ball long or losing it.
Ndozi. Here now, the distribution was poor and it's fallen to Lacasse. Lacasse, sorry. I think. Quinn.
Yeah.
Out wide, Heisman flicks it on. The substitute Veins in a good area. Takes aim.
Another good save.
And it's a good stop again from Nadozi.
Not really much.
Nigeria's goalkeeper's keeping them in this.
Not much else Veins could have done there.
No, Quinn does really well to lift that in behind. Heitema's not head on is brilliant. Veins brings it to control. Feel like from her angle and positioning, she got about as much power as she could behind that.
Because she had to shoot with her on her week. She got a shot. She didn't have time to take another touch.
Yeah.
But another well held again by the keeper.
But now the game's opening up. Asisat Oshoala in this wide area. Gilles with a big challenge. Nigeria throw in Canada's third. This game's opening up a little bit. Alozi.
Yeah.
Lots of options in the box. If they can try and work something here. Into the area. Alozi's, I think they're going to aim for Oshoala here. Who is good in the air. Oh no, goes short. Payne. Holds it up well. Alozi, and can't quite get there before it's cleared away by Heitema, and then Veins not fouling the eyes of the referee. Hey, oh hail. Here is Omanu. Vicious ball from Uchibe. She gets the ball back now though, and will be able to do something else. She takes aim. And the shot, well, if you can call it that, was very far away.
That's more clearance.
Very much got behind under that ball. Very much over the bar. Yeah, not a great effort that from Uchibe. Felt like Nigeria though have just thrown away a good opportunity.
Yeah.
They were creating chances as well, and then
Especially when I think they've been on the back foot the whole second half. But as we saw in the first half, they can come into the game, and it improves as the half goes on. Just still time
they start the first half slower, and they still they had the better opportunities in that half, I'd say. And they started this half, I consider a penalty in it. They're still.
That penalty's Canada's only shot on target, apart from the Veins one.
So not their only shot.
It took Canada until the penalty to get a shot on target.
Yeah. Chapman now, the next substitute, and another. There's two changes here.
Fleming.
I don't know if Jessie Fleming's injured. I'm going to have a look though, because I'm stunned to see her not being involved in this.
Yes, Bev Priestley's an Arsenal fan. That's crazy.
Tottenham fan potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just really, really strange. I thought.
So apparently she has a knock.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense.
People were saying she's very important, and they need her back in the side.
Ball in, and it's out for a goal kick. So I woke up all this time just showing something playing.
Yeah.
22 minutes on the clock. Still time for our side to get a goal. We saw a rather late goal. Oh, I mean, this is not good. Nigeria keeper is injured now. She already has both knees strapped up. I think it's her left knee that's causing the problem now. Which it does. He has got a bandage and a big bit of black tape on it. So I'm guessing she's already carrying a knock. And the way she's been throwing herself out today, making brilliant saves.
And for the second time today, the Nigerian physios are on.
Yeah. So and they've sent the bench keeper to warm up. I would be surprised if she's going to continue today. I mean, they are going to take the bandage off, put a bit of deep heat on. Always helps, and they'll re-bandage it. And while this is happening, Canada will make their changes. It is. Oh no, Schmidt's putting a bid
so
back
Schmidt
on.
won't come on.
Oh no, she's just.
Oh no, yeah.
So Schmidt and whoever the other one was.
I believe it was. I can't remember now.
So we did say, didn't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, looking back to his penalty save, big save. And then since then, she's made some very, very huge touches.
It is. I don't know. Look, I don't recognise any of these names. It's Chapman, I think.
Yeah.
It's Alicia Chapman, the left back. So a change in defence, an interesting one. So Schmidt, the number. Oh no, sorry. Chapman's coming on in place of number 8, who is of course Riviere. So Chapman on at right back, and then Schmidt. I don't know where she's coming on, but we'll find out in a moment. Sinclair coming off. So an interesting change that presumably that'll be Fleming in that role, but Schmidt's going to go in and try and be the midfield creator, and now Chapman coming on for Riviere. So a change, potentially. Quinn and Schmidt just says I don't know whether there'd be a change in system slightly or what, but yeah.
Canada know they need a goal. They've been the better side. They can't afford to drop points here.
No, I'd agree.
But also, they don't want to. They drop them 2. They want to make sure they're not also going to drop all 3. Looks like the keeper's going to continue, but leg bandaged back up. Bit of deep heat, should be alright. That distribution was not good, and it's won back by Canada. And Nigeria got it. Bit of a midfield scramble, but Canada have won it back. Schmidt's first touches looks pretty decent. Buchanan finds Quinn. Back to Buchanan. Plays it to Giles. This is good from Canada. Schmidt plays a nice through ball to Chapman, who plays it to Heigham. Was that a handball? Ref was going to go blow the whistle.
Force the number 7 now. Can she make something happen? Grosso now back with Schmidt.
That was interesting. That the referee she moved. It looked like she was going to blow the whistle, then didn't. I wonder if it's because Canada have kept the ball. I think she might know. VAR, we're having a look at that. The ball, the arm might have been too close to the body, but it definitely did hit the arm. This is good though. A big tackle there, but they are going to stop. They're going to stop the game briefly. Yes, no, they wait subs. There's subs coming on. Oh, I couldn't see it. A bit too fast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's just the body. It's the body.
Yeah.
I think even the ref was a little hesitant. There is a change for Nigeria. It is Kanu. It's going to come on. Number 2.
Looking to try and reinvigorate their attack.
Odega.
Yeah, Odega. She's done well today. Had to mark Ashley Lawrence for a lot of that first half, so couldn't really attack with freedom. But now, potentially Kanu could come on and attack a bit more. They're going to want to push for a goal here.
Yeah.
Nigeria. Not that a point is the worst result in the world for Nigeria, because they could still, if they could beat Ireland and hold their own against Australia next time out, I don't know. Maybe they can still get through. But obviously, a goal here would hand them a massive advantage over Canada in the race to get out of the groups. Lacasse trying to win the ball, loses out, but it's going to be a Canada throw. And Nigeria a little under the cosh now with 18 minutes less. Here's Ashley Lawrence.
Resolutely.
I think has to move to right back for and Chapman's come on at left back. Quinn sends it up all the way through to Nadozi, who is able to continue, by the way.
Yeah, she's been brilliant.
Seems to be alright. And yeah. So 17 minutes left of normal time. Of course, we are expecting to see a lengthy additional time, as we have seen in most of the games. We have had a couple injuries. We had the penalty, of course, as well, which required VAR. So still a lot of time left to go in this game. And yeah, so it's only now coming on. Kanu looking to make an impact. Gets past Lawrence. Could cause a problem. Fouled by Lawrence. That's going to be a card. Yeah. And I think, there we go. The Finnish referee, Lina Lehorava, bringing out the yellow card there for Ashley Lawrence. 100% deserved, in my opinion. Yeah. And a free kick in a good area, this, for Nigeria. Kanu coming on and having an immediate impact.
I think that's a good point you make, though. But we look at this, we've got 17 minutes left, but realistically, we can have closer to 27.
Yeah.
When you're looking at 7, 8, 9 minutes added time, Lawrence really not thinking that was a foul, but I think she has nothing to complain about.
Sheridan organising her wall. Canada will be keen not to concede, of course, here. The game still all tied. Over this is Payne.
He's also got a bit of tech on that, really. These Nigeria players have been through the wars. Don't know if it's today or in pre-season friendlies or what, but...
Payne puts it in there, lifts it in there. Oshoala tries to get contact. Blocked by their own players. Oh my god, a mess. Oshoala tries to make contact with it, can't. It then is... It's a shot from the fullback. So, no, it's not Oshoala, sorry, it's Amanoma. And then Aliova, I think it is, isn't it? The left back? The right back, sorry?
Yeah. Just blocks her.
Tries to take a shot, blocked by her own forward.
Another chance for Nigeria from this corner, but we're going to have to wait because
Alozi, sorry.
The referee is not happy with something she's seen. That's alright though. We'll have another go.
And now another attempt from this corner then. Whipped in by Alozi, I believe that is. And Asisat Oshoala was close to it. Uchibe puts it back in there. Overhead kick attempt. O'Hale trying to get there. Schmidt clears it. Not far enough away though. Still alive here for Nigeria. And whipped back in by the number 13. Abiodun, but yeah, not come to anything. And kind of trying to break away but can't. Lucas isn't getting to that. But yeah, big chances for Nigeria then. Again, just squandering those opportunities.
You feel they had to take them.
Yeah. Yeah, with the game in the balance like it is, opportunities like that you can't afford to be wasting.
No, not at all.
But yeah, they will push on. There's every chance they could still get a goal in this game. Either side could still get a goal in this game. It's very much still in the balance. And now attacking down this right-hand side come Canada. One back by Lacasse. Put out of play by Kanu, the substitute. Now Lawrence with the throw. Needs an option. Short comes Grosso. But now it will be another throw-in for Canada.
You do feel if either side is going to get a goal in this next 14 plus additional time minutes, it's going to be Canada.
Yeah, probably. Ashley Lawrence.
This is good from Lucas. Runs through. Good football.
Grosso takes aim, but it's blocked another corner.
Canada really pushing now.
Good block from Uchibe. Getting across to that. And yeah, Beverly Priestman wants another look at the tablet, see if there's anything that they can improve.
Look at the tablet every single time there's they have a chance or a shot or something. It's really interesting. I'm really intrigued to see what they're looking at.
Yeah.
But again, everyone on the Canada going for a different approach. They're all going to hang back and then run in, but the ball doesn't beat the first.
Falls to the number 2, the fullback just come on. Chapman gets out wide to Heitema, who has kept that in play just about. Can she make something happen? Goes to Chapman, who knocks it across to Lawrence. Brings up to control well. And the pass out wide though to Schmidt. Leaving a lot to be desired there from Ashley Lawrence.
Lacking of it there.
She's been exceptional today though, Lawrence. Just, poor pass there.
Well back well though by Canada.
Here's Carney. And now it's Uchibe. Puts it in behind, looking for Asisat Oshoala. Don't think she's going to get there though.
Sheridan well off her line.
Yeah. Sheridan does a good job there of sweeper keeper. And now here come Canada the other way. Schmidt goes out wide. Looking to cause some problems. Schmidt 1-2 with Heitema. But then can't continue any further. Asisat Oshoala on the ball now. Finally, they've got it to her feet. It took 78 minutes, but finally Canada managing to give Oshoala the service she needs. Here's Kanu. Cuts inside. Uchibe feeds it through, and it just rolls through to the goalkeeper. Buchanan. Here now is Schmidt putting it out wide to Lacasse.
Canada really pushing now, really pushing. It's becoming a little bit more open the game.
Quinn.
Just makes you think that
Schmidt.
You think a goal will come either side.
Here now is Chapman. That's not a bad delivery. It's put up in the air by the number 7 Grosso. And now Asisat Oshoala wants to break away. Needs some options. Does find some options. Flicked on. In behind. Running is Onomonu. Needs an option in the box. Has an option in the box. Can she find Kanu with the pass? Kanu in!
What a
save! That is a huge
Flag
stop
up.
from the goalkeeper. The flag was up anyway for Onomonu, but wow, what a stop.
I'll say, Sheridan was to know, would have no clue that flag was going to go up. Brilliant run. Alpha miles off.
Yeah, I know. It's because the ball went over the top, but it got a flick on. I don't think Onomonu knew it got a flick on. She would have been onside, but obviously maybe not have carried Kanu.
What a save from Sheridan. The reactions
Sheridan
are
with
brilliant.
a huge stop. Made her body
Brilliant
big.
reactions.
Great save for the feet. And now, up the other end, Canada in. Grosso puts it to the edge, but it doesn't quite find its target. Ashley Lawrence cuts inside, stopped by Obiodung. And now, here come Nigeria. This game is opening up, isn't it now? Payne on Amonu.
Absolutely going for it. Both sides want the win, want that goal. That would be massive for their campaigns.
Losey's clearance blocked by Jordan Heitemer. And now out for a throw.
That's a very long throw down the right hand side, so brilliant. They're going to keep doing it. They're going to move the ball up again.
Yeah.
Get themselves into the Canada half, put the pressure on. Try and cause a problem.
And yeah. Kanu, as much as that chance was offside, will be gutted to miss that, because even if it would have been ruled off, it would have been good for confidence for her to finish, of course, from that sort of area. And yeah, another throw, just working their way up the touchline here. Losey. Looking again for Oshoala, finds her feet, and then Gilles puts down a play, and guess what? Well, it's another throw. This one, though, much more aggressive in the opposition's third, and a substitution for Canada. Their final substitution, they've used them all now. I think that's Prince coming on for Grosso. So another attacker thrown into the fray for Canada. They're thrown off a midfielder, and on comes Prince, who is a forward. They're going to look to, really go for this game now, Canada.
Yeah.
Throwing on more forwards. Looking to make a difference.
I'm interested to see if they will. And that is out for another corner to Nigeria. They've had quite a few corners this game. I'll be interested to see the corner stat.
Yeah.
I was hoping they'd show me, but no. But another chance for Nigeria to get a goal. Again, very, very big aerial presence.
I think it'll be a Losey to put this in. Will it come to anything?
Everyone on the keeper once again, Sheridan under a lot of pressure.
A Losey. Ball is lifted in. That's very good. It's a mess. Can they get over the line, O'Hale? I think that's going to be a free kick. Yeah, definitely a foul on Sheridan. She seems a little shaken after that, but yeah, so she went up for it. So I think she got fouled. So a couple of players on top of her. Keeper goes down. Instantly, you expect the free kick.
Yeah.
But
still wasn't converted by anyone in a Nigeria shirt. He just kept smacking it at the goal.
That's pretty good. Nice run from Buchanan. Here comes Lawrence. Buchanan. And yeah, last 10 minutes, Nigeria dominating possession. 48% of the ball for the Super Eagles. It looks like they are starting to get a stranglehold on this game as we get towards the end. Though now Schmidt coming forward for Canada, stopped in her tracks. Here come Nigeria. Payne, lovely turn, forced back to Losey. She could have gone out wide, but now under pressure from the Prince. Prince just got subbed on. And good now turn. In behind should
have played it to.
Vaines, the substitute there, just should have gone to Heitemer, could have gone to Lacasse.
That's the one.
Kanu trying to keep it alive for Nigeria. Back with Canada, giving us a free kick to Nigeria there. Referee deeming that Kanu was fouled there by Ellie Chapman. I think it's Ellie. Might be wrong. Definitely Chapman there.
Yeah. Change for Nigeria. Who are they bringing on? I mean, Onumonu is the one coming off.
Oh, she's done well, but on comes Okoronkwo. So a change on that side, and a name that is not much easier. Not much easier for me to pronounce, but yeah, Okoronkwo coming on. Ball over the top, looking for Oshoala. Won by Buchanan. Falls to Schmidt of Canada. Now back with Oshoala though, in a good position. Could take aim. Can she get away from Buchanan? Ooh. No, Buchanan clears it. And clip there is Vaines by O'Hale.
5 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
Here is Ashley Lawrence. Can cross this. Ball in, looking for Vaines. Doesn't quite come.
Smart
Doesn't
defending.
quite find a Aloti just chesting it back to the goalkeeper
Yeah.
so that she can pick it up.
Long throw. Poor from the left back there, and Canada are going to turn it quickly and use it and play with it, and Heitman's going to come down this right
Jordan
hand side.
Heitema tries to put it in, blocked by
Corner to Canada.
Demaheen. Matteo, welcome to the stream. Good morning, 6:13. Lol, you think that's early, Matteo? It is 5. It's 5 in the morning. It's 5:15 in the
We've
morning.
been up since 2 a.m.
I've been up since 1:30. Yeah, it is very early, but it's been a good game so far. Hopefully, it keeps up like this for the last 5 minutes here, plus whatever we get in additional time. Ball in, headed on and claimed by Nadozi, who just wants to slow it down a little bit here.
Surely this doesn't finish 0-0. Surely.
I don't know.
Taking their time.
Nadozi clears it long. Back up into the air from Jill. And now held up well by Payne.
Good football.
Here is the fullback. Completely forgotten her name now. She's not been on the ball for 20 minutes and I've forgotten her name. Plumptra, that's it. And can't quite get through that to Okoronkwo. Good challenge for Abiodun. I think that'll be given as a free kick, but a smart one, bringing down Lacasse, who looked to be breaking away for Canada.
Yeah. Escapes the yellow card as well, so it gets away with one there, I think.
Yeah, Lacasse was on the run. Abiodun.
Tactical foul, quite smart. 3 minutes now, clock is really running out, but we are expecting a lengthy added time.
Ball through from Gilles, cut out by Yachibe. Abiodun looking for Kanu. Plumptra. Kanu. Trying to make something happen. Here
Under
is
pressure.
the fullback, and brought down is Vanes. Can she keep it in? No, she's just
hit again.
It looked like it was off the field anyway, and she slipped trying to get there.
Just
Canada
still lacking
yeah.
Canada a little bit. Lacasse overhit it.
Trying to find Vanes. It's overhit. Vanes almost got there, to be fair. Evelyn Vanes did well. But yeah, just slips
Yeah, she might
anyway.
have kept it on to fair chance it over. Would have been difficult, but
Anyway, goal kick now for Nigeria. Nadozi, the hero so far. Some very important saves, including, of course, that penalty stop. And she clears it long. And a support touch from the Nigerian forward. Here comes Heitema. Can she make something happen? A good challenge from the fullback. Quinn to the back post. Keeps it alive now, Prince. But it's out off of Alozi.
another corner. Canada still knocking. They are pushing for a goal in this game. Oh no, goal kick. Thought that was a corner. Thought it came off a Nigeria defender last. Oh look.
But yeah.
Onside.
No, it's onside, Quinn. The Prince. Looked like it came off for Alozi, but given as a goal kick. And long goes the clearance. Quinn now has options. Goes to Prince. Quinn. Canada looking for this late goal to settle this match. Quinn. And she spins again. Ball into the box.
Ooh.
Options in there. Lacasse heads on and past the post. It feels like this game will end 0-0 at the moment.
I still think we've got a long time to go.
Potentially.
We'll
don't know how
find
long
out.
we're going to have in extra time, or of added time, of course.
Being that header just wide, it just hasn't clicked for Canada today. Nigeria have played well in spells, but they're going to get some big points.
Echegini coming on for Nigeria. Is this a forward? Is it a defender? That looks like it's Asisat Oshoala coming off. It is indeed.
Wow.
Goes to shake the hand of Kadiesha Buchanan.
And how many minutes of time are we going to see?
So Oshoala off.
8
So, of
minutes.
course, Echegini on. And it's going to be 8 additional minutes. So Echegini's going on up front to try and find a goal for Nigeria. And this is a decision to take off Oshoala.
Yeah, Oshoala got played out of the game.
So it seems to be a system change. I think it's a 3-5-2 is what she's trying to
8 minutes for Nigeria or Canada
indicate
to get a goal here.
They're going for this Canada. That's sorry, Nigeria. They've gone 3-5-2 by the looks of it, so they're pushing on a bit more. Yes, so Plumtree has slotted into the back line. Alozi will go on as a right wing back. I don't know who's playing left wing back now. We'll try and make sense of the system as it goes in this last 8 minutes. Down now, though, is Kanu, I think.
This wouldn't be good.
Not Kanu, sorry, Ohio, who's been magnificent throughout this game.
He looks to be in a lot of pain.
Yeah, just caught. Her ankle's just caught there. We cut to some cool-looking Nigerian fans with their sunglasses on. Enjoying this game. People. I think she just gets caught by Veins, who isn't really thinking about it. She's sort of running and realises she's just stamped on O'Hale's ankle there.
Hopefully she's alright.
Yeah. Hopefully. It would be a shame to see a player who's been absolutely sublime throughout this game go off injured.
Yeah.
63 votes then in the poll and chat, by the way, guys.
Massive.
3% as it stands would be correct by voting for draw. And but yeah, the majority going with Nigeria. Can they find that goal for everyone who's voted for them? Here they come. Plumtree. Abiodun. O'Hale. Back now to Dimehen, and they've lost possession, and now they are very much open. This is the problem when you go very attacking. And the number 20, Lucas, huge challenge from Dimehen in the box. They're going to come forwards now, Nigeria. Flying down this left-hand side. Echipen to Kanu, tries to feed it through, can't. Buchanan, under pressure. So Strangers come on, bringing a lot of energy instantly. Echegini. Kanu puts the pressure on. So Echegini goes to this sort of left wing back role. Actually, it looks like a 4-1-4-1, maybe a 3-5-2 out of possession then. Oh, sorry, in possession. Lawrence. Quinn. Nigeria are coming forwards. Quinn. Jordan Heitema. Ball in. Headed away by O'Hale.
Big touch.
Breaking away now in the midfield is Payne. One back well by Quinn. Now it's with Canada. Prince goes one way, goes the other, goes nowhere as Alozi stops her and then clears it into her. Alozi. Can't make anything happen. It's come off her and it's a Canada throw. In Nigeria's final third. In Nigeria's third. Can Canada make something happen in the final stages? Only 5 minutes to go. Oh, this game will be 0-0. Not a terrible result for both sides, but a winner could make all the difference between being in and not being in to the round of 16 stage. And Ndozi forced into a save. The ball gets whipped in and she has to put it out for a corner.
She looks like she's struggling.
Yeah, Ndozi has been very good throughout this game, but Schmidt just making her think about that one there. On that effort was just about on target. Now Quinn will deliver this. Oh, sorry, Schmidt will deliver this.
Halfway through the 8 allotted.
On the goalkeeper, and then she gets something on it and just takes it away from Heitema. Abiodun. Echegini chases it down the line. I think it'll be pulled back for a foul. No.
We'll just make sure she's alright.
Yeah, no, she's just going to take a moment. Ashley Lawrence is frustrated. She wants to get on with it. Ndozi is feeling her stomach, but she does seem to be okay to continue.
Just, big punch.
Yeah, fell on top of a few people there.
Everyone fell on top of everyone, blimey.
An absolute mess of bodies.
One back by Lawrence, out of play again. Nigeria throw in their own half. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go.
Just in case anyone didn't know, it's 3 minutes left, and Nigeria coming forwards. Plumtree.
I'm surprised that no one's
kind of trying to flick it
got
on.
a goal yet.
Buchanan.
I really am.
No defence put a foot wrong though. They've not made any mistakes. Quinn.
Yeah, that penalty miss looks to be massive.
Yeah. I feel like we'll when we wake up, we'll find out that like Switzerland, Philippines has been a cracker.
Yeah.
Let's give you all the games we don't watch. Equally, Australia, Ireland. Well, we still watch that. We just didn't watch it on stream.
Yeah.
But yeah. Ball in from Lacasse, and it takes a deflection, and there's going to say yellow card for Echegini, who did foul Ashley Lawrence. Then it took a deflection, the cross. There's going to be a corner now.
Once Ashley Lawrence is alright. She's back to her feet now.
A chance for Canada late in this game. 2 minutes left. Sorry, it's Abiodun, not Echegini, picking up the card. Or potentially a card for both. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is Abiodun.
Time's running out.
Right.
Right, the VAR checking something.
VAR are having a look.
I don't know what we're looking at.
Possible red card for Abiodun's challenge on Ashley Lawrence.
Well, that was out of nowhere.
Let's have a look at this VAR then.
Oh,
It is high. I think they might award a red card for this. Yeah, it's a nasty one.
Yeah, ball's well gone, out of control. It's high.
It's reckless. I think it's going to be given as a red. Might have our first red card of the Women's World Cup in the third game.
That was out. This is what VAR's for, though. Notice things that nobody else noticed.
And the Finnish referee, Lena.
She's made a decision pretty quickly.
So now forgotten. Has made the decision. She'll explain it to the crowd. We will have to see a red card brandished. Presumably she will understand it as well. Is she reaching into her pocket? I think. Yeah. Abiodun knows that she is gone here. Referee has decided that she will not continue in this game. She reaches for the red card, and that is Deborah Abiodun out of today's game. Red card for the Nigerian midfielder. Late in this game, so it won't have too much an impact, but of course she will miss the next game. Justified, I would say, for that challenge on Ashley Lawrence. That was a nasty one. Very much a nasty one, but yes.
Oh no, Nigeria got a hold on these last minute.
Corner ball. Canada with a player advantage. Can it come to any fruition? Schmidt will put this in. Ball in. And it's a bit messy. Heitemer puts it back in the box. Cleared away by Nigeria. Now that they're a player down, do you think they'll be just looking to hold on?
Yeah, they're in no position to go chasing after the game.
Sheridan goes long with it. Flicked on well by Prince. Who's it going to fall to? It falls to Plumtree, who gets rid of it.
Buchanan
Schmidt
on the ground.
Who's that come off? It's a Canada throw. Schmidt.
We'll have a little bit more added time due to the VAR check.
Looked at it in the box now. Quinn. She will put it in the box to the back post. And a huge punch again from Nadozi, looking to break his Echegini. Chapman's annoyed because she feels like she's been fouled. Down in the box goes Lacasse. She's still fighting. Vaines puts in a challenge. I was going to say, she had no intent with the ball.
And a yellow card for Vaines. A lot of cards in this game. What a game it's been.
It's been a physical one, and I think it's going to be a 0-0.
Red card, missed penalty. It's had everything but a goal. Everything but a goal. And we might see our first 0-0 of the tournament and hopefully our last. Into the 99th minute now. It's so hobbling a Nigeria's defence.
Yeah. Can there be a late goal?
I mean, Sinclair, the Canada skipper, she'll look back on her penalty miss. Nigeria will look back to the heroics.
I think another team that will be frustrated that, Jessie Fleming out of today's game. Could she have made the difference for Canada?
Maybe.
Because she's just helped unlock that Nigeria defence. Beverly Priestman constantly looked worried. And Kanu putting the pressure on Sheridan. But now forward will Canada come. Don't know why I've muddled the words around like that, but we move.
Long ball, cut out.
Buchanan, Lawrence. Now the ball with Nigeria though. Kanu.
Played.
And I think that's it. It's been a long one. It's been a tough one. But we've got to the final whistle. No goal to separate these two sides. It's Nigeria 0, Canada 0. I think Nigeria will be the happier ones with that. Nnadozie buzzing with her performance. Canada, well, they'll be ruining missed chances in that game. A good match.
It was.
Player of the match. Who are you going to go for?
It's quite a few options this one. I think a lot of players played well. But I mean, I have to go Nigeria's keeper.
Yeah, I was going to say. Is there any other option than a penalty-saving goalkeeper, Nnadozie? I'll go O'Hale since you've gone for Nnadozie. I think O'Hale was very good, looked imperious in the back line. Yeah, showed some great ability in there and managed to keep Jordan Hightower quiet.
Yeah,
completely
but quiet. Canada also had a few. Quinn had a good game, I think.
Yeah.
A few others in there defensively as well. Buchanan, all look solid. Two very strong defensive displays going forward. Both sides kind of lack the quality to score a goal.
Yeah. All right. Well, just to summarise then, because our first group is finished now in the Women's World Cup. Group B. Well, it's finished their first game. But Group B has reached the end of its first game week. So topping the group is Australia, 3 points. The only team that have won in that group. They are very likely to go through now. Then Canada and Nigeria, of course, second and third with that draw just there. And Ireland bottom of the group. So Canada and Nigeria both still in a good position. Yeah. Canada get to play Ireland next week. Nigeria, if they in the next game week, if Nigeria could beat Australia, they could both still go through. So it's going to be still very much up for grabs for both sides. It's going to be very interesting. Join us for all the future games. We are live tomorrow for England from 10:15. Please do join us there. Should be a cracker to watch the Lionesses. That is everything for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We're going to call it there and I'll get some rest in before stream tomorrow. But yeah, that is everything from us today. Thank you very much for watching and we'll see you next time.